What about now? What about now? Now you're off. What about now? Oh, all good. Hey, hey. Okay, now I'm back. All right. Thank you for helping me down there. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna get into some first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share with you all what's going on. So if you was into government contract and you hadn't been into it in a while, let's get into a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna show you how to do a capability statement. And then I'll show you I need to switch over. All right. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Let's see what's sharing in a second. Let's get into some urban economic empowerment. Let's get it going. I don't know which one of these screens is sharing. Let's see. There we go. All right. So if you've been into contract, let me show you some things, show you what's going on in this YouTube world. So I'm going to SAMS.gov first. So SAMS is the System Administrative Management System, right? You just want to click OK right here. All right, so here's what's happening. I think it's been a long time since I talked about government contracting. So since I got to get my mind right and get back into it, I thought maybe I'd go ahead and share some information. So what I'm gonna need to do, let me get on this other screen and get on the YouTube so I can kind of see if you guys ask me a question, I can be paying attention to what's going on. All right, so now I can see it. Is it going to stay up so I can download? Yeah, sure, you can do what you gotta do. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, so this is the SAM system. It's the System Administrative Management. This is where the government, everything is here now. So in the past, you used to have a DUNS number to get started with contracting, but now you only need you got your DUNS and you should have already had an EIN number. Okay, so let's see what I want to do. Whew, I ain't been doing this in a while, and I probably need to. So what I probably do, okay, I'll build a checklist. How about that? So let's build a checklist, and um I'll use Google Chrome, Google to do it. Let's see. I'm gonna use Google Docs. No, I'll use Google Spreadsheet. So it's just a little easier for me. And I'll do I'll do it like a checklist. All right. So I'll make these boxes. All right, the little checklist boxes. And then what I'll do, somebody call my phone. Man, they call my phone. Wakes me up. Hope you still can hear me. All right, so we'll start off with a checklist. So we're gonna say entity, and then we're gonna say item. We'll call it an item. All right, and then we'll say renewals. We'll do it like that. Okay. All right, we'll do it like that. So the first entity you want to check is Secretary of State. And I'll talk about this until, somebody else come on and they want to talk about investing. But I'm gonna rock this out to get started. All right. So Secretary of State, and then with Secretary of State is you got your articles of incorporation. In some cases, it may be articles, depends on your state, of formation or articles of corporation formation and articles. I don't forgot. Don't worry, it'll come back. It'll come back to me before the end. Formation, corporation, organization. There we go. Organization. All right. So depending on your state, right? This is state specific, right? And then this is to be determined, to be announced. This is by state. So every state does not ask for a renewal, right? Every state doesn't ask for a renewal, but some states do. So you have to verify the state. Okay. And then what you want to do, let me delete this. Then you want to do with the state here, you have to reserve a name. And in some cases, or many cases, you should copyright your name. And this is the company name, reserve company name. So if they would ask you have to go, like I just did Arizona, and they made me wait 30 days before they gave me access to apply for the actual articles of incorporation, right? So copyright your name, your company name, copyright and or trademark. Copyright and or trademark, right? You want to do all of that. Okay. Then this would be box 1. And then you want to go to the IRS. All right. So this is where you apply for EIN. Okay. Now here, you could get an EIN if you acted as a sole proprietor, which I recommend that if you do a business, freelancing, just stop using your social. Use your EIN, get an EIN number. So you apply for the EIN, you can apply for it as a sole proprietor. You could apply for it as a corporation, LLC, LLP, nonprofit, right? If you're just not sure, you don't know how you're going to make revenue, hey, I strongly recommend that you apply. I strongly recommend that you do a nonprofit. If you're not going to do nothing in business, it ain't profiting you. You may want to go charitable. At this point, you're just asking as a social service. All right. So EIN, and I'm giving it to you in the order that you should do it. Because here's what happens, right? You'll apply for, you'll go get your EIN, and then later on decide, you know what, I'm gonna incorporate, right? And then when you get to a corporation, you done came up with this name and everything. You didn't apply for EIN, because on the EIN, it's not gonna check the name, right? So you're gonna get to your state, and then your state gonna say you can't use that name because someone else has that name, or maybe even federal, or it may be it may be spelled similar to someone else's who has already copyrighted or trademarked. And then now you done got an EIN number, you acted all out of order. And so now you have to go get back with the IRS, change the name of your company, either change the name of your company or your EIN, or you have to dissolve that EIN and then get a whole new one, right? You should also, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me back this up. Let me move these down because I should have said something else first. Right here. Let me back it up. Let's see. This is you personally, company. And the first thing I should have backed it up because I should have said you should decide company address, phone number, email. Oh, spell phone number wrong. Email, website. Now, I'm giving y'all some good consultant knowledge for free. Oh, they keep calling my phone. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, I'm hot commodity. Everybody trying to call my name. Okay, let me back this up. Let me spread this out some more. Got a little ahead of myself, but I need to say something about each of these real quick. Because you have access to everything's online, so you have access to everything. All right, so I'm gonna do it like this. And website. All right, so the address. So this could be virtual or home address. All right. Now your company address, when you get to the Secretary of State, your registering agent has to be an address within that state. So if you choose like a Regis, those virtual offices, let's say you want to incorporate it in another state, which means you'll be incorporating as a foreign. If you're in your state, it'll be domestic, and if you're going to another state, and you're already incorporated in the state, you're keeping the same name, then it'll be foreign, right? So you have to make sure that you use a registering agent in that state. So you have to have an address in that state. Phone number, you could use, that's free, 1-800 numbers. You could use Google Voice, try to keep your expenses in the beginning at a minimum. So I still use a Google Voice number right now in some cases. So you could use a Google Voice, right? And I'll show you how to do that, Google Voice. Or some type of internet type phone number. Email, you can have your website email or any free email. Now, when you create your email, and this is why you got to do this stuff early. When you create your email, try to make sure your branding matters, right? So whatever your name is, your brand is, you want people to be able to recognize this. But don't have these extensive, long company names or emails. That's just crazy. Same thing with your website. Just remember branding, right? You got to make sure you remember that. Okay. So same thing. If you was going to do, let's start with Google Voice. Google Voice. So it's searching. Let's go Google. You go to Google. So for those of you who are not familiar, you're brand new, you want to start business, this is for you. For those of you who are in business and just need to back up a little bit, this is for you. Okay. So with Google Voice, if you go to Google, when you go to Google, you click on this little number pad deal here, and you scroll down, you look for the one that says voice. It's the phone and the voice. You click there. Right now, it's automatically going. I don't want no notifications. It's automatically going to pick me up because it's going to pick up my it's picking up from my email. So you have to make sure that when you log in, make sure you're using your company email, especially if you're using a Gmail for company email. Make sure you log in to Google Voice under your company email. Don't use your personal, because it's going to pick it up and it's going to want to assign you a number from that particular number. See right here on the bottom is automatic. It wants me to get a number. As soon as you create that email address, you can use, you can say get a number here, right? And it could go straight to that Google Voice, all right? And then once you set it up, you can have it forwarded to your personal phone, and you could say, hey, I want to name it whatever your business name. So when the calls come in, the incoming calls come in, you'd be able to identify business from personal. All right. So I'm going to talk about that today. Same, now email, for those of you who just not familiar, Wix has a free version. You can do a website on Wix for free, right? You're going to have the Wix website builder as part of your domain, but guess what? At least you would actually have a website, and they give you templates. So let's just say get started, right? So when you go to Wix, well, we're not about to do that. You go to Wix, it's really easy. You can do it on your own time. But anyway, it gives you templates. It gives you these different templates you can come up with, real simple, real easy to do. You don't have to create some extravagant website, 3 pages, what you do, how you can be contacted, and maybe a photo gallery page or whatever until you get real good at it, right? Just use Wix to get yourself started, okay? And then once you get real savvy, you can change from the free version to a premium, and then you can get the emails to go with it, and then you have your own business emails. Then you're really branding, right? Once you have this down pat, okay, I'm gonna add one more thing to here. You have to know your industry, okay? Business industry, right? Easiest way to find that is by looking up your NAICS code. Okay, your NAICS code. All right, so let's go there. So you can put in NAICS code, right? NAICS code lookup, bam, right? So when you go to your the North American industry codes, when you click on here, that's what it stands for. All right. When you click on here, now this is how business is broken down. This is very important for you all to know. A lot of people do business, and damn little birds about to drive me. A lot of people do business, they have no clue what industry that they're in, right? And when you're planning on expanding and doing governmental things, you have to know that, look, these are the codes it's broken out to: agriculture, forestry, fishing and hunting, mining, utilities, construction, manufacturing, wholesale, trade, retail trade, transportation and warehouse, information, finance and insurance. All right, so these are the business entities that fall under, these are the industries that fall under business, okay? And then These are the sectors, right? Some more, right? You got real estate and leasing. I'm sorry, these are all the industries. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Real estate, rental and leasing, professional science and technical services, management of company and enterprises, administrative and support, and waste services, educational services, healthcare and social assistance, art, entertainment and recreation, accommodation and food service, other services except public administration, public administration. So all of these, right? All of these, your business fall under. So you have to decide which one of these, before you even get started with any other things, which one of these you fall under, okay? So let's say you were a consultant. You'd probably more likely go into administrative support. You would stroll down, all right? What are you doing? You're doing some office administration stuff, facility support. Are you doing educational things? Let's see. You know, you would stroll down, you're doing some call center stuff, other business supporting services. If you don't see it, you're doing some travel agent. What are you doing? You got janitorial, landscaping. These are different NAICS code, pest control, right? Packaging and labeling, right? So you have to decide what exactly are you doing. If you don't see it there, it could be all other support services, right? You could click there. And this is the particular NAICS code, this 6-digit number. You need this number because when you go to fill out your IRS number or your state, they're going to ask you for that NAICS code. So this is why you do these first. Then you're ready to do this stuff. All right. So boom. So let's keep moving. So then you go to Secretary of State, you apply. Some of them have a fee. You know, it's by state, depending on what the fee is. All right. So if you was to Google is your friend. If you were to Google, a lot of people do LLCs, so let's just go there. LLCs, incorporation fee by state. State for 2023. So you could go and you can see the entire list. Let's see who got the list, who got the list, who got the list. By state. Here we go. Bam. Let's see. Here we go. So here's a site, they have it by state, right? So Alabama, the file is 200. So Arkansas, Arizona, put your state in the chat and then I'll tell you how much it costs. California. So people like California and New York, you gotta be careful with them because, oh, look, it's free to do an LLC in California until 2023 June, $0, right? But that annual filing fee, I am $120. Okay. You have to look over here to the right because these are things that are payable as well. So everybody don't have all these different fees, okay? As you can see, and you stroll down. Some people have annual fees, some people do not. Like if I go to South Carolina, where I am, see, there's no annual filing fees. We just file one time, 1/10, and then that's a wrap. No reports or anything, okay? So you just have to make sure that you're paying attention to that. All right, let's go back. And then the EIN. The EIN is no fee. I'm gonna put fees by state. Fees by state. And then this is no fee. All right. All right. So now, once you have that EIN, then you're ready for county, city, or county license. You're ready for a city or county license, okay? And then this is you would need owner info, company info, and amount of revenue, amount of annual revenue. And this is fees by city or county. All right. So that's that. And what else am I missing? And in some cases, you may need some cities or counties require you to have business, personal, property, tax as well. And it's the same thing. The fee is by city or county. So what this is list of all assets, all business assets. And then you have to pay a depreciation fee. Honey, they get you one way or the other. Okay, one way or the other, they get you. Right. So this is your breakdown. And then once you have this, ooh, you're ready to rock and roll. All right. Now these are optional. Right. You are ready to rock and roll. All right. So now we go back to Sam's. Bam. You knocked all that out. Now you ready to, you say, you know what? I have everything and I am ready to look for some contracts. Okay, cool. You're ready to go. Okay. So you want to come here, you go to contracting opportunities. You can search by keyword. You can search by NAICS code. You can search whatever. So I'm going to search, let's put in Louisiana. Let's see what comes up. So I just put in a state and see all these different types of different contracts going to come up for that state. It's only one page they only have. And then these look like they're pretty old. They only have one current contract out, and it had to be responded by May the 5th. And that's the removal of some large trees and all that great stuff, right? So maybe state may not be the right option. So remember I looked up some NAICS codes earlier. So let's go back here. A lot of people like to do janitorial services. So let's go there. So let's search Sam's by this NAICS code. I find the NAICS code search to be the most beneficial, right? Because it'll give you all of the contracts under that NAICS code. Oh, let's go back. Let's do it now. All right. Yes, let's get it. All right, so boom. So it'll give me every state when I put it in. Now, if you want to narrow this search, right, then you would go, let's see, you can narrow it by any of these, the organization. You see the federal organizations right here. It'll list all the different organizations. Like some people, they've kind of gotten savvy. They know who they want to do business with. You can do it by date, right? So we could say the next month. All right. and we keep it like that. And then we can go here, notice type. We could say, now let me break these down so you can understand what they are. So special notice, they just trying to give you information. Source sort, they're doing market research in that particular industry. What, who's out there, who possibly have an interest that would like to bid on that contract. Pre-solicitation, they've done their market research and they say, hey, this is what we're thinking about doing. They'll put a synopsis out there, get you ready, get you geared up to let you know, hey, in maybe a month or so, we'll be interested in putting these contracts out. Consolidated and substantially bundle. They probably partner with someone else. Solicitation, that's the actual real deal. This is what we're looking for. Combined synopsis and a solicitation. They may have made a few changes, things of that nature. It may have been something that had been out before. Then they have to reissue it. The award notice, people who've already received the award. Justification, they explain some things, sell of surplus property. All right. We're going to do two places. We're going to go solicitation and then we're going to go award notice. Because if this is your first time and you haven't been out there before, you need to check the award notice because you need to kind of understand who received the contract before, how much did they bid it for. So we're going to go solicitations, those that only have solicitations. And then we've already put it in that code because we actually searched by it. So we don't have to go to the product or service information. Then we go to set-asides. Now, set-asides is what I like to talk about a lot because if you have certain certifications, right, then you could bid these contracts. So you have total small, that's anybody out there can bid. No demographics attached, right? Partial, that's could be either or. Then you have 8A certification. You have to be 8A certified to bid that contract. 8A source only for people on 8A. Hub zone, you got those people who have it specifically for it. Service disabled veteran. All of these certifications, woman owned, they're specific to what it's actually saying. Okay, all these different ones that are out there. So we're not going to go specific. We're just going to say, small business in general. Place of performance, you could choose a zip code, you could choose a state. All right, let's choose a state specifically. Let's say, let's say Georgia, right? And then contract awardee, we won't even look at that. We're not looking at inactive ones. We want to know what's written now. So boom, look how they narrowed down our search. Georgia only has one solicitation available for janitorial services. All right. So let's say it was published, it's due on the 5th of June and it's May. So let's say we was interested. Forestry services is agriculture. So let's click on it. All right. Teach you a little something here. Bam. So when I start looking for some donations, I raise some money for my veterans. You guys gonna send me a cash out because I'm giving you about $5,000 worth of consulting fee for information right now. All right. So here we go. This is the notice. This is the agency. Let's scroll down. See what other information we have. We know it's due on June the 5th. It's a total set aside, so anybody can bid. And this is the NAT code. And remember, we selected our NAT code. So our business license has our NAT codes, our certification has our NAT codes, our Secretary of State has our NAT codes. So bam, you could really benefit from there. Hold on 1 second. Gotta do something real quick. Okay, you really benefit. Right. So then you have, all right, so this is the description. Says the contractor shall provide the management, supervision, labor, equipment, materials, and supplies necessary to provide custodial janitorial services described in attachment 6, which is the scope of work for a 9,264 square foot occupied space identified in Chattanooga River Ranger District Office. And this is the location. All right. So, and this is who receives the quote right here. Right. All right. So if you were interested, so they want the sign 1449. I'll show you that. Fill out the experience and past performance questionnaire and fill out scheduled items. So check it out. If you are going to submit a contract, sometimes they'll go with a new person, but you need to have some past performance. Meaning you have done the work before. Meaning who can vouch for your work? What other company can vouch for your work? Okay. Yes. African Emporium Tutors. Look for African Emporium Tutors. I'll talk about some trading later on. All right. So let me go back here and write this out. Past performance. You definitely want to make sure you getting that in. All right, let me go back. Okay, so let's scroll down. All right, so the first thing you want to do, you want to notice all of these different attachments. I always start from the first one, right? If you want to be quick about it and see what they're kind of looking for, you can go to the schedule items. A lot of times the schedule items is inside the solicitation. This one is actually separate. So we can pull that up real quick just for classroom purposes, and I can kind of show you how to read that. One of the things, what you want to keep in mind when you're thinking about government contracting is you have to know your cost, how to cost your product. Now, if I do a cost, if I show you how to come up with your cost, maybe I'll give you a little synopsis. But boy, I'm gonna be giving y'all a bit too much. But I'll share a little something, no big deal. I need some blessings to flow my way. I have a fundraiser coming up. So if I share with you guys, then maybe somebody will bless me. All right. So you notice this schedule, it's on a 12-month basis, right? So it's a 1 base year, 4 option years. Okay. And basically they just want to know how much. So if you've been doing contracting, if you haven't been doing contracting, you're gonna do some cleaning, you have to know how to price yourself, because they're not breaking down nothing for you. Okay. So you have to know what you're doing. Let me go up to the scope of work. How do you figure it out? Someone asked, like, man, how do you figure this stuff out? Okay, well, it's something you want to get into. If you haven't already started, you want to start right now, then you have to start asking some questions, or you're going to need to subcontract with someone. Okay? You need to subcontract. And if you don't subcontract, maybe you have a mentor or someone you can ask some questions to. So you want to read through this, see what they're asking you for. Okay? Let me see if something jumps out at me real quick. And they even telling you what type of product that they want you to use. All right, responsibility of the contractor. You definitely want to pay attention to that. Sometimes they say responsibility, sometimes they say instructions to the offerer. Okay. This right here is very important if you're going to get into cleaning. These material safety data sheets, you can pull that up offline. All of that information is there. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube information out there for investing. Pick your best choice. African Emporium is my buddy. I know how he get down. So one-on-one training, but it's your choice. Hey, thanks you for sharing. So it's very important that you understand your own product, your own services, and how to break this down, because they're giving you what they want, and you have to know how to price this. You have to know how many people you're going to need, all of that, right? So it's super important that before you get into some contracting work with the government, you know what you're doing, you understand what you're doing, right? Now, I'm going to tell you the most important piece. Let me go to it. Right here. This is the most important piece. You don't do nothing else right with that government contract. I'm sure your service is up to par. You know, you're going to go in there and you're going to give some quality service. This is going to be your most important piece to me. You better be paying people properly. Anybody who works a service government contract falls under this executive order. The 14026 or 13658, right? That means that you have to pay workers at least $16.20 an hour unless their actual occupational code is more. So for example, since we're talking about cleaning or janitorial services, let's go and look for janitorial services or cleaners on here, right here. So according to the Department of Labor Wage and Determination, for the janitor, it's only $11.78. Well, you can't just pay that because the code says it. You actually have to pay a minimum of the $16.20 plus, if you scroll down on this page, the wage and determination, $4.80. But if you're not giving them sick leave, $4.41. So you talking, put this on here, you're talking, I'll just put it right here, 16.20, 4.41. And if you add them up, oh, messed that up. Oh, why is it not doing what I wanted to do? Hold on. Equal this plus that. Oh, ah. So we know it comes out to 20.61 an hour. So this is really what you're paying. So when you're doing your price on how much you're gonna pay each person, that's really what you're paying, not the $16.20, and definitely not the $11 and some change. So that's the most important piece on that solicitation, I think. Because if you already know your work, the rest of it kind of comes easy. The actual solicitation, where is it at? Right here. They rate it real easy. Most solicitations do not make it easy. They put all this stuff in one big PDF, and you have to extract the information out. Okay. So you'd have to fill this part out. 17A, you'd put your company right here. Company name. This is very old form because they should have the SAMS number on here. But you would fill out 17A, and then you would sign right here on 30A, and then 30B, you would put your name and your title, and then you would date it. So that would be all for this page. And then you would go to, so that, yeah, that's it for this page. And then you have to go back because it's more than that. Should be another page, continuation. Because if there's an amendment, you'd have to look for the amendment. So once you went through all of these documents, I always print down everything and then pull out everything I need. This document is needed as well. Now, let's say, for example, they ask you for a proposal. Let me see if I can find the actual. Let's see. Let me go back to the statement of work. Let me see if I can find the part where it tells you, and it kind of gives you everything. You can actually take a scope of work from a contract and you could create your proposal, your own company proposal. All of this has to be in it. You could really copy and paste this and then break it out for your own, because that's all pretty much a proposal is. Let's see. I'm looking for something in here. I don't see it yet. This one is set up a little different. So I really have to download this and go through it line for line. I'm looking for something specific. I'm looking for, see, it's put together a little different, so I have to find it. Let's see, I looked at that one. Let me check this one out. I'm looking for where it says what you have to submit back. So this is that questionnaire. Okay, so when you see questionnaires like this, they want you to send this to the people you've actually worked with, who you've actually done business with. It's actually his name, africanemporium@gmail.com. And you would sit, and they would send this back to the contractor. So this one's a little different. So you have a little time if you want to bid that contract. So that was in Georgia. So I'm gonna change. So the only thing I'm gonna change on here. Okay, so let's say you had a set aside. So for example, so my company is Service Disabled Veteran Certified. So I'm gonna go here, and I know I'm gonna go to Source Search because I want some contractors, some contracts that's let me see. Oh, they don't have any. So okay, so no Source ones. So okay, now let's just go wide open, straight to the vet. Let's see. Let me get out of this. Go here. And just small business. And I can look at a woman on as well. Oh, none. No cleaning contracts out here for that. Oh, let me take out Georgia. I didn't want Georgia to be there. I'm sorry. Let me take this off. Now let me go back, set aside. Oh, they got one. Oh, they got a few. Okay. So for Service Disabled Vet, there's a few out here. There is, where's this at? Department of Transportation in Arkansas. I'm not going there. National Cemetery, Pacific. Where's this one at? Let me see. Let me see where this one at. This one is in Hawaii. I don't think I'm going to Hawaii. Let's see. It's one more. Oh, this one's in North Carolina. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Milwaukee. Got that wrong. I'm not going to Milwaukee either. So same thing. You see all of the forms that need to be completed. Wait, let me see where. Okay, I've seen a couple of things. Let me go to the solicitation, because maybe that's just the regional. Let me go to the solicitation and see if I see anything that stands out. Maybe it's not in over there. Maybe it's okay. Virginia's issuing it. Oh yeah, service delivered in Milwaukee. No, you guys may be in Milwaukee, but I'm not going. And this is what I was talking about. How the solicitations come and everything is in one big packet. Yeah, they made it easy. That agriculture made it easy. This continuation sheet, this is needed. And see how they have the quantity, what you're going to be doing, the facilities you're going to be cleaning, how they have it broken out by areas, supplies, things you're going to need, meds, drinking fountain, all that stuff. Yeah, big difference, big difference. So every solicitation is different. So they have a long schedule, look like, good Lord. Okay. And then this is pretty much the terms and conditions. And what I'm looking for, what I was wanting to show earlier, is the offer information. Yeah, right here, instructions to offer, right? So the instructions to offer, if you scroll down, it's going to tell you a list and exactly what you need. Let me see how they put it on this one. Not this section. Go back up. And that's why it takes time. This is why people charge so much to be in contracts. Let me go back up because I may have missed it. Because it takes time and each one is different. So you really have to analyze it. Take your time and go through it. They want you to check that. Okay, solicitation number, name, phone number, technical description of items offered, insufficient details. Okay, so this is where your proposal comes in. All right, offers are required to submit any modifications. Yep, you gotta have that. Revisions. Yep, so they want a proposal. And they're not so specific on theirs. Usually they say attachment 1, attachment 2, attachment 3, or volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. Sometimes I'll just do control and go to offer and see what I come up with. And see if I can find it quicker. Okay, here we go. No, that's something different. Just trying to see if they have it, because they'll tell you how they want you to submit the actual email to them. And you have to do it exactly that way. If not, they're going to disqualify you. So maybe it may be on another page. Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking. Sometimes this stuff is easier to point out, and sometimes it'll drive you crazy. This is the last page. If you have SAMS, you can just download it. So let me get out of this. All right, so you kind of get the picture. It takes time. You can go through it. So let me go back. All right, so now you have your SAMS. So you know how to search for the contract by NAICS code. This information right here, contract data. Sometimes this would tell you like the latest contracts that are out there. Is this the one? Statistics. I'll come back to this one next time because I have to explore it because they kind of moved it around on me a little bit. Wage and determination, how I showed you how to get that price. You can do that for any state. Find out what the wages are so you can learn how to bid your prices on your goods and your services. And then federal hierarchy, you can see the departments, all of the departments. Assistance listings, this is all, let me see. Yeah, this is all assistant listings are detailed public descriptions of federal programs, grants, loans, scholarships, insurance, etc. All right, I don't use that one. But what I'm going to show you, you want to get started in SAMS. Now, things have changed. You used to be able to go into SAMS, you can sign up, man, boom, takes you about 2 weeks, bam, you're in there, you get a number. If your DUNS number was good, information match, and your IRS information match. Now, honey, to get started in SAMS, gotta make sure you have your ID card. They're checking everything, right? You'll get to a point when you're signing up. Cool. Let's see. So you got all this drama. You'll get to a point when you're getting ready to sign up, hit accept, and bam, you got to create an ID. Most of you should already have one because IRS wants you to have an ID. Everybody and mama wants you to have an ID now, right? You can use one of the government ID things to sign up. So when you sign up for it, and you get inside of SAMS, you have to put your ID card and all of that stuff. And then they have to validate you. Once you get validated, then you can go in and your entity. If you haven't already checked, if you have SAMS and you ain't been in it in a while, the system has changed and you should have renewed your SAMS registration by now. Let me pause this. Let me see if I can pause it out. Okay, give me 1 second. Sunny, my bad. I didn't even know you were there. Give me 1 second. Gotta open the door. Oh, my bad, Sunny. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. What's up, Sunny?
Peace. How y'all doing?
1 second.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, my bad. I can't see the deal, so I didn't know you was there.
Yeah, everybody was saying that that you wasn't live. But I heard when I first heard you, I think you was live about an hour ago.
Yeah,
I've been live
for an hour. Yep.
So
Okay.
what was the other? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what was the update? What was you guys talking about?
Oh, it's just me. I just went through. I did a checklist. I was just going through, how you should start your business, what order you should go in, kind of talking through some things on business.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out when I get off then. So that's something I need. I'm really trying to get on right now. It's like how to improve.
Took Mo 5 hours to get on live.
I've been live for an hour.
No, I've been trying to get in for an hour. I'm like, what's going on here?
See, because I have the screen shared. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I wish
no,
you would have went in
fired.
the chat. If you would have went in the chat, I would have saw it.
No, we got to destroy your whole laptop.
You so fired. Just type in the back chat that if y'all trying to get on, make sure you let us know because Mo not paying attention. I was in my zone. I've been on for an hour. I thought y'all was doing something. I said, man, it left me hanging. It's just me. Let me figure something out.
I was putting up some videos, but
You know, me and Chris ain't gonna never leave you hanging.
for sure. What's up, Sonny?
My TV.
Peace. I'm over here at work going through all kinds of madness right now. Got into it with a customer.
No, it's over there.
Yeah. No. You will be on that bull.
Wait, what y'all say? I missed it.
No, he was saying he had got into it with a customer. Customers be thinking
because he thought basically he thought I was just a regular worker, so he was trying to talk crazy, and then so I went off on him, and he was like, "Where's your boss?" And I said, "I am the boss."
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So this is where I was. Okay, so boom.
Hold on. What you talking about, Mo?
Chris, you already know this stuff. You had a whole personal class with me. I'm talking
Okay.
about, I just did a whole checklist. I'm on, so now I just showed how to get into SAMS.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is go to the capability statement. So I'm going to do a capability statement. I'm actually going to do one tonight.
Oh, I got a quick question. I don't know if it's maybe on the same lines of this. Have
What?
you ever heard of a website where you can start a LLC for free?
No.
Okay.
But you can, LLCs are not free. You have to pay with the Secretary of State. Either way it goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Right. But this dude, he found a way. I guess I don't know if he's scamming or not, but he made it sound like it's legit. I'm gonna send you the info later.
It may be able to, it may help you fill out your paperwork, but you see these state fees right here? Ain't that free unless they paying for it, unless it's a grant. You see these state fees?
Hold on, what happened to your screen?
I don't know.
I can see the screen. I think it's the same kind of deal that's been going around the internet where it's gonna have a lot of people homeless by next year, where they think that they don't have to pay their mortgage if the bank changes currency. Because for one, if you have to pay the bank, that means the bank still has ownership. So if the contract was to be null and void, this means your ass is ready to be homeless.
Yep.
No, I'm not go buy, you got to go buy one by the thing. About one more. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is so, man, that's so true. So many, sad to say, but so many young ladies that got caught up with that. They got their mortgage paid for a year, or their rent in an apartment paid for a year, and then now they have to move home with their parents. Mamas are mad.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why, you know, so I was like, hey, you should take advantage. I'm like, shoot. Well, one thing is for sure, even if I did take advantage of it, guess what? I'm still working. I can still pay my rent.
Right.
But some people, man, they couldn't, and it's crazy because it's starting to take effect here, where a lot of people here have lost their places because they now they actually can't pay. Oh, boy, you can pay your rent. You lost your wife. There's a difference. My brother in the background talking about me. He can pay his bills. He lost a whole half of him. That's the difference between you having your other half paying bills and they're not there versus you just taking advantage of the system and you can't pay. You know, that's a big difference. But yeah.
If I was him, I'd look at it like I just got relieved from debt. That was like a student loan relief right there.
No, he ain't got relief of no debt. They working together.
Not if she.
No, she died.
Oh, dang, that's
I know you didn't know what I was saying. She passed away in January. Yeah. So that's income going. That ain't no, you was thinking like he gonna pay child support and alimony him.
Oof.
No, that ain't one of them situations. Okay, let me keep the party rolling. You tripping. Cindy got me going another tangent. Okay. Capability statement. So even though, the world is changing, things are changing, even if you're getting into the technology of things, you still gonna have to market yourself, right? And even if you're doing it, online, you still have to come up with a present, huh? They got just that other part. Remember I told you on the Walmart anymore? My card is in the car. The silver one. You use that credit? Yeah. So there's a template. We can do it on Word or I think this is a template I like to use. Now I have PDF filler. It doesn't mean you have to go out there and get it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it in Word, make it easier.
Hmm.
Because everybody's not gonna go. You see, I have these paid subscriptions because I actually do business and consult and have to pull up forms and things of that nature. So hold on. What I'm gonna do is so let's go through it real quick. Hold on. Let me go back here. Let me go back. Let me show you some samples. If you're gonna do business, right? You do your capability. Let me see if it's gonna come up. Oh man. So you see, people charge, websites charge to put it together and all that great stuff. That's cool. Let me go back. Let's see one. I just want to look at one. So I can just kind of break it down, what you need to have in it. Now, mind you, everything. Oh, did it say Word? Let's do it like that then. Let's do it like that then. There you go. So here's some free templates. You don't see it? It ain't in the little. Oh, it's in my pocket. Here you go. I don't like these formats. Let me go back. I'm gonna just kind of break it out for you in a Word. But you can always go here. So what I did in the very beginning, like let's say I was looking for one for a friend of mine, right? And I'm gonna say cleaning. And I'll look to see who has one out there and see how I want to design mine. Let me see if it'll show it for me. Sure, it's a cool thing. Because one thing you can do is you don't have to go looking for all these damn NAT codes again. And that's what I be looking for, really. Hold on, I'm trying to see where I can see it because I can't really see this one. Well, I can see the NAT codes. Okay, cool. All right, so I'll go and look and I say, okay, let me see what they got on theirs. Let me see how I really want to make mine. You know, I'll look for wording, this, that, or whatever. NAT codes, I really be looking for because I don't, sometimes you may not early on, you'll see when I created the spreadsheet, NAT codes is one of the things I said you needed to identify in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Right? So let me go back here. So I had a Word document, and you could use a text box. I'm gonna use text box just to see if I can organize it. But some people are more savvy than me. They can use different things. You could use what you want. You could kind of use, honestly speaking, I think the very first time I did this, I used a newsletter style. I did newsletter, I think. And then not this one. I don't like this format. So you'd have to find one that suits you. So I'm gonna put newsletter. And I found a format. I found the format that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And oh shit, why is it doing me like that? So let's just scroll down. Because it just made it easier because it already had like the blocks. See, like this right here, right? So let's see. Watch how I trick this right here. This newsletter. I'm not even gonna use page 2. I'm gonna probably delete it. Right? But I'm just gonna show you. So I can do best example. Okay, this one not cooperative. Let's just do it from scratch. Girl. Insert. I'm gonna go text box. Boom. Create a text box, and I'm gonna just use my company for example. Now I have a logo. Let me say that. Let me show you this. I have a logo, and I got my logo from Fiverr for $10. So now some of you guys, y'all try to be all fancy, y'all doing all that extra stuff. Listen, when you're doing business, especially if you plan on trying to do business with the government, you gotta keep it simple. All right. Don't be all over the
Wait, you
place.
got your logo from where? Excuse me.
Fiverr,
You got it.
right here. Fiverr. So let me put that on here too. Let me put it insert a row, company, logo. Oh,
Oh,
and I got mine. I did Fiverr. I didn't even know nobody need to be charging me a whole bunch of money. I went here. I went to logo designs. I didn't got a lot of stuff from Fiverr. Fiverr. I just did a billboard through here. I don't want to log in. And you could just find somebody that fits
Mo,
you. What?
Mo, I'm about to log out and log back in. I can't see your screen for some reason.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
You're
think
sharing
it's
the
paused
wrong.
on the
Oh,
same.
they say I'm sharing the
I think it's
wrong
paused.
screen. Oh, it didn't change over. All right,
Yeah.
got you.
Because it
Got
said get
you.
started with the registration.
It's not you, Chris.
Oh, okay. Oh, what the hell? I can't see nothing.
Oh, my bad. Didn't I tell y'all to tell me if somebody came in?
Who came in?
Price.
It's only me and Chris.
Oh,
Price
Price.
came in.
Price
There you go.
came in. All right. What's up, Price?
Thank you in the chat. Thank you.
That's
I do logos for
Reverend Stock
$20.
Price right there, spitting the hot gospel.
Somebody said they do. Not yet. We can't go in yet. they finished doing this business. Somebody said they doing some logos for $20, so y'all can hit them up. But so I came here and hey, put yourself on Fiverr, then we can use you. You can get, you may can get more people, I'm on Fiverr. I just don't promote it.
Do
You can
they
put
give you discounts if you send it to somebody else?
Yeah, you can so you could come on Fiverr and you could sign up like a seller. I'm a seller.
No, I'm saying like, say for instance, you're already on it. If I get
Oh.
the link from you, will they give you extra?
Yeah. Yeah, you would come to
Oh
me.
yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, well, send me
Yeah.
the link because I'm definitely trying to. I need that.
Yeah, but wait, I'm not designing no logos. I'm telling Cultural Trends Network who's in the chat. He should sign up. I ain't create no logos, but you could do a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all. I got a children's reading book we did on Fiverr. I had the person, my friend illustrated it and drew it out, and we sent it to them, and they digitized it for us. And I took it and I sent it to the print shop, and they pressed it. They pressed the children's book.
Do they copyright your logo?
You have to do that yourself. No, you don't copyright logos. You trademark them.
I mean, that's what I meant. Trademark.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pause my sharing, and I'm gonna log into my account. Log into my account. I'm gonna show y'all my children's book. Yeah, they'll do. I've done album covers on here. If you want to charge me like 75, shit, I got done for like 20. I'm like, hey, I'm not trying to cut your business. I'm just, hey, listen, I can't afford this is startup costs. I don't have that kind of money right now at the time, right? And I was just like, shoot, this is all I got. I'm going to Fiverr. At one point we had our own we had our personal designer. So this is me. I'm logged in. Hold on. Where am I at? How did I get here? Let me see if I can find my. I want to show y'all my little. Is this me? I thought I was signed in. Oh, I messed up. Hold on. Try it again. What's up, Price?
What's going on, Battle?
All is well. I say, huh? You know how we get down. I was just on Fort Jackson doing some volunteer work. Okay, here we go. Get me started. I was cutting up with somebody today by the military. All right. So boom, this is mine. Let me go to my inbox. Shoot, how did I get to my stuff? I'm so used to going to it on my I'm so used to going to it on my phone. I don't know if I could pull it up on here. Anyway, when you go on, if you go to logo design, as you can see, they do all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I got album covers done. They do all of this stuff. I've got my children's books illustrated. I've done flyers. I've done. I just did a billboard for the Gullah Festival coming up. I've done. I think I've even done some. I think I've even done a voiceover. It's so much stuff you could get done. You know, somebody might even write your book or edit it for you. You know, you can get it. I mean, it's so many ways you can make some money. You know, you could do that. But anyways, back to my capability statements. I just wanted to show y'all where I got myself in Fiverr. But boy, I'm not even seeing how I even back to Fiverr. Maybe that's what it is. Oh yeah, here we go. So they didn't got savvy on me. They got a business interface, and then they have this. So this is my page and my orders. I'm gonna show you. I done got leggings designed. I got some leggings designed. Here's my children's book illustration. We got a children's book. It's called The Good News Caterpillar. Where's it? It's around here somewhere. Where did they submit it? Look at this over here. What's the guy name? There it is. Right here. So they send you, once you, in Fiverr, they make you pay first, so. All right. Oh, did I lose it? See, I took for granted that it's still gonna be in here, and it's not here. Golly. I can see it on my phone, but I can't see it here. I don't know what happened, y'all. I was gonna show y'all. See, you can see them right here. This is some of the pages. I was gonna show y'all how good of a job they did. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're gonna come up one by one. I'll show y'all one page though. So this is the first page of it. It's called The Good News Caterpillar. So Katasha, I think Chris may have met Katasha. She drew it, but one of the owners I work with, he wrote it out, and it was called The Good News Caterpillar. And what it is we partnered with Caterpillar. Y'all know I'm talking about the tractor company.
Oh, Cat. Yes, ma'am. Definitely know.
Yes.
Yep.
We partnered with them they wanted to get more minorities in their company. There it is, in their company. And so we went to Lowe's, and Lowe's had this children's toolbox. So we went to them, we pitched this we have a RV we created into a game RV, has our logo on it, and has TVs at the inside for gaming. And we had some laptops and stuff sitting there. So we did this summer program, and at the time, South Carolina had just passed a law. 3rd grade, you had to be reading at your level, start from 3rd grade on up. And so they had this proficiency test. And so we partnered with Cat. Cat wanted more minorities working in their company. So they was going to create these jobs. And so we partnered with them. We created a children's book about the 2 boxes. So that was our pitch to the school that was going to create this after school literacy program for 5 and 6 year olds or whatever. And we created the book that they were going to read. And it was called The Good News Caterpillar. Yeah. And so Katasha drew all this stuff, and the guy on Fiverr, he just digitized it for us and did it, and we put it in the form of a book.
I remember Tasha. I remember her sister.
Yeah. So see, all right. So let me get back to the drama. All
Another
right. So,
Capricorn.
huh?
Another Capricorn.
You know it, baby. All right. So you would call at the very top, of course, you could say capability statement. Of course, you want to make them those letters larger. You can bold it, right? Center that. It will be at the top of your page. Then you go to insert, create another text box, and then move that to the side over here. And you could say company description, right? Same thing. You can bold that out right there. So in your company description, you can actually, type up your company description, and then I'm gonna just copy paste this text box, make another one, right click and paste. You want to put company data, or you could say company information. So the description speaks for itself, in the company information, you want to make that a little bigger. You'd have the address, phone number, email. If you have at this time, you should have your cage code, especially if you went in the order I said to go into. Some people still have it done, and some people don't. You do not want to put your EIN on here, because EIN is like your social. And maybe you have no, you don't have to put those like that. So you can leave that like that. So maybe you put that right under your company description, or you can have it over here to the right. So company description. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit just for classroom purposes. I don't want to have to make something up. If you have never BP plans, if you've never created a business plan before, you can go to BP plans, right? And you can see hundreds of business plans for free. So since I started with cleaning, I'm going to continue with cleaning. So let me see if I can find it under these. I think it falls under. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Remember, I was talking about the MAC codes and knowing your. So let's see, business plans. Let's see, BP cleaning. Business plan. And we want to go to BP plans right here. All right. So there's a whole bunch of them. So you can just pick your choice of which one of these bad boys you want to use. So let's go cleaning service, janitorial service. Let me go back. And specific janitorial services. And I'm just going to use this for example. So BP business plan, you can really take your time. You can go through somebody else's business plan and you can learn exactly how you need to write up yours. Or you can go to the SBA website and you can pull their template. However you would like to do it, I like to use something that's already out there and it give me a clear understanding on how I need to write up my stuff. So we're just gonna use this for example for our just so that I can create a capability statement so you guys can see how that works out. It's what it looks like, right? When you're done. So it kind of look like that. I can get real savvy with it. Bam, right there. I can bring this up, put that like that, connect that there. And I'm gonna make my blocks all nice and color coded. You can get jazzy with it if you want, like that. Yeah. If you like, it's a choice. Shape it up. You know, don't get too fancy because you got to keep in mind this is for business. This is not artsy. Okay. Like that. If you already have, let's see, your company logo, if you don't have a company logo, then put this down some. Company, you could say insert company logo. And it's just a marketing tool. It's not a must. It is not, if you don't have it, nobody's going to pick you up for government contracting because you can have the best buddies and they could be hooking you up. You know what I'm saying? So it's, it's not, don't think that what I'm showing you, you have to have that. You don't have to have it. It's a choice. It's just marketing material that will help brand your company. Someone's looking for a company like yours, you could, you could just hand them this paper. Or if you're training someone young how to market your company, they can have this and they can go out and they can do their thing. So it's just educational tools, that's all. You can use it, you don't have to use it, it's a choice. Everything's a choice. It's like me playing around with this right here. And I just want to perfect it. All right, boom. So we got that, we got that. Oh, let me put this across the top, but nobody don't try to say that I gave them something. It's just a sample. Okay, it's a sample. All right. Let me move this over a little bit. I like to dress it a little. Let me move it over so I can line this up with this, and then bring this right here. Text box. All right, you're gonna have that information there. And then you want to have, let's go back to our example. Company overview. Oh, NAICS codes. So let's put our NAICS codes in here. Just don't copy the box, or you can go back to the text box and type it in. That's cool too. If something goes in the chat or somebody comes in, y'all let me know because I'm in my zone. Okay, nobody's gone. All right. So let's see. So right here, you can do NAICS code. Okay, so now NAICS codes, because I kind of use my tools, I already know. If and I would copy and paste it if I can actually see it. So 561,720. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this like this. I'm gonna minimize this over here. Come on. Trying to stretch it out. Move it over so I can do it. Stop acting crazy. This is why I should be on the Apple MacBook. I'm using a mouse. Can y'all believe
Okay.
it? I'm losing a mouse, Chris. I'm always losing a mouse. Let's do it like that. All right. So boom. Now I can see it. All right. So put my next codes up. Now, some people you'll see some of the capability statements. They'll have the NAC code and they won't have the wording. The reason I put the wording because I'm always thinking about the person who's going to read this who may not know what this is. So now they don't have to go and figure it out. And I'm only going to use the NAC codes that I'm probably going to use. Right. And you got to keep in mind, these NAC codes is business that you're going to do. So there's some people, man, they have a million sections of business and they don't have no work in it. So when they go after contracts or they go after certifications, they may ask them to prove that they don't work. They have no invoices, they've never done the work before, they just interested in it. So choose NAC codes that you know that you can do.
Hey, Ms. Mo,
Yes.
is that your graphic?
This one right here?
Yeah, but it went blank on my screen.
It did? Okay, hold on.
Oh, there it's back. There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, is that yours?
This one right here on the left. This one.
Well,
With the
I'm
color?
looking on the phone. Well, I'm just talking about the whole thing because that's a good graphic. It breaks down all of that.
Oh no, I took a sample from Google and I'm creating my own using theirs.
Okay, no, I'm just asking.
Yeah, you can Google it and put on a type of service. You can put in that service and put capability statement, and you'll see all type of samples.
Got you.
Right, see right here, you can see a whole bunch. So what I normally do, I'll go through them and I'll see what they had, like what says. Let's say I may have decided, okay, this is enough information I can get off of this one. I'll click on another one. I'll see what they working with, and if I can see the whole thing, let's see if they show it to me. Sometimes they do, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll show it to you, the whole thing. Sometimes they won't. Right? And I'll go back. I ain't tripping. I'll find one where they're going to show me some information, and I'll see what maybe they may have that I may not have. What haven't I put in mine? Like I didn't put I see they got website. So I'll go back and I'll probably add, see, okay, what do they have on their capabilities that I don't have on mine? If I don't have any certifications, I'll put core competence. I'll put those are the things that you specialize in. So I'll probably use that. I don't have no certifications, like I won't add that. Let's see. I'll stroll around licenses. Maybe if I have a specific license in my industry, I'll add that to it. If I have certs, I'll put these on the bottom, the logos. So if I was doing mine, I would definitely have the service disabled veteran logo on mine. If I was doing it for the transportation one, I'd have the DBE, the service disabled vet, the small business, So the more certifications, they're just like licenses and degrees. So I kind of strolled through these. Oh, temporary staffing, I definitely use that. Let me see if I can get that NAC code. Anybody who has any type of expertise, temporary staffing should be one of the things you specialize in. Because when you can't get no business, you can always, and you capable enough, you can go staff for somebody else and make money. I'm gonna take that one. right? I'm not insurance, not into insurance, not into property, administrative management. Not really want to do that. Commercial cleaning, construction, commercial building. Nope, won't be building no buildings, no bill slot. So boom, boom, boom. I'm looking at that. I don't have no certs. Looking over here, I don't have any of those. Core competency. So if let me just add that in right now. So I'll add my core competency in. And you want it just to be one page because you want to get out and you want to market it. So let's do that. And if I was females, especially if I was married, I would be learning this stuff. You know why? Because especially if my guy has a skill set, a trade, any type of business he's doing, and it could be very lucrative, please, I'd have that administrative piece on lock. And I wish this was in Word because I copy and paste it. Huh?
Teach your sisters this.
I be trying.
Hey, Ms. Mo, I just got a question.
Yes.
So we talking about the SAMS program, right?
This is in general, just business in general. You should have this stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I agree.
So,
I'm not disagreeing.
Let me back up a little bit so I can show you where I started. So I started the show, and I apologize because I didn't know y'all was trying to get in at 6. And I started talking about, okay, if you're gonna start business, this is the way you should start. You know, this is the order you should start business. You shouldn't start business by going and do business. Even if you was only doing sole proprietor, you still should start by having this information in order. The company, the address, a phone number, email, website, know your industry codes and your logos, right? And so I talked about virtual addresses, a home-based business, Google Voice. If you go here on Google, let me go back so I can show you. If you went to Google and you went here, this is free stuff. So you won't have to spend so much money for your startup costs. And you stroll down, go to Google Voice. I recommend if you do that, make sure you've created your company email because if not, it's going to pick up your personal email. And then down here will say, get a number, and it just walk you through the steps. And you can actually forward this number to your personal number and you can label it. Like mine is labeled business number. Chris has done one, Brandon, we did a whole class on private class and I went through this information with them, right? So then websites talked about, I think I changed that, Wix. Wix is free. So before you get a premium, like Chris stayed on the free plan until he got his site up and booming. I'm gonna show y'all Chris, since he is on the line, I can show the public Chris's website. So you can start off free with Wix. Once you get savvy, then you can actually change it to premium because it comes with a fee. And for those of you who do business, you can write off on your taxes so you ain't tripping. It's Croft without the T, right?
Yeah.
.com. S services with the S?
Yeah.
.com. Yeah. So this is Chris' website. Show you guys. Bam. So we sat in a Tuesday evening class, all class. And we went through everything I'm telling y'all, we actually did it. We actually created the emails, and I'll show y'all my email and how we got down the QR codes, signature blocks and everything. So this is Chris's website. He did it with Wix, started off with the free plan. And listen, when we first did this, it was not this cute. Chris had stuff. It was getting to know. I walked him through it. I did not do it for him. I walked him and Brandon. We went step by step on how to create this website. Now he done got all cool with it. He got all this stuff on here. It looks really good on the mobile app.
That look good, Chris. I mean, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate
listen. And these shoes, you have to put them in one by one. You can miss no shortcuts.
Yeah, that sucks. That's the suck part about it.
Yes, if you're selling a product, Oh my God, it drives you crazy if you're selling the product. But you know, he had to do these shoes one by one, and every time he changed them out, he had to change them out one by one. So he has all his sneakers. I mean, this was some work. You see all these shoes, these sneakers he put in? This was some
No,
work, honey.
I get it. I mean, I got an understanding of that right there, that background, and
Mhm.
yeah, that's impressive.
Yes, he when one man he said, "I'm ready to go live, Mo. I'm ready to go live." I was like, "Okay." If I had it wide open, you can see he has all of the different investment things, and it's kind of cool. You know the background of Chris. All his sites is connected, Stash, Acorn. So when he swipes his card and he goes and do his business, he's getting the cash back and everything, investments back, all kinds of stuff.
Mhm. You can actually go and you can click on one of the pictures and should take you to the link or to the website.
Oh, Chris ain't playing.
Yeah.
He done got savvy for real on this, and you can get you. He gonna get his referral fee and everything. I ain't mad at him. He didn't listen. We put in some work. There you go. His video. That's Chris, y'all. You know,
a lot
how
of
you
time. Spent a lot of time on that.
yeah. So boom, that's what I was talking about earlier. You don't have to have, all this crazy stuff. My site is not with Wix. Mine is actually with Vistaprint, because I've been having my site since 2007. So I didn't know about it. I don't think Wix was out then. So my site is actually put together according to my capability statement. At that time, Dunn's was in effect. So now I need to change this because now it's a UEI from Sam's. So I have to put the UEI number.
Mo, I was gonna tell you to show them the resources page whenever you get done with your page.
Oh, okay. And so my capability statement is designed just like this. So only thing I did was I just took the information on my capability statement. All this is on my capability statement. My very first page looks just like this. I got my codes in and everything. So because I solicited, because I solicit the contractors, a lot of government agencies, when they go on my page, I need them to see I'm ready. You don't even have to go look for nothing. I gave you all you need to know about me. This services, everybody else. I like doing certifications and things, proposals, that kind of thing. And I like to train. Training is my thing. And then,
I'm impressed with both of you guys. I mean, that's Wix and Squarespace, Vistaprint.
okay. All right. Say it again, Price.
No, I'm just saying I'm impressed with both of you guys. I mean, I do this, and for you guys to do that on your own, I'm very familiar with Wix and Squarespaces. But, and Vistaprint. Yeah,
that's this is on my. We used to be hot and heavy doing events back in the day, 2019 before the pandemic. 2019, we used to do a lot of events. Chris has come down. Sean, Garfield. As you can see, Garfield was all up in my stuff. We used to do events, New York, all kinds of things. 18. That's it. Now, when I connected my site, I was going to do drop shipping stuff. SYS Blank. There was a young man called Ink Bully. He was teaching us how to drop ship, and I have my site created on Teesprings. But I haven't linked it back yet. So I do have my stuff on there, just not there yet. All right, so let me go back. So I just want to give you the background of that. So I talked about all this stuff. Then I went, Secretary of State. So the reason I say you get this stuff done, because when you get here and you got to reserve that name, if you don't have all of this stuff, right? I actually got this backwards. Yeah, no, I got it right. You reserve that name. Let's say you would apply for your EIN first. You apply for your EIN first, right? You came with your little jazzy name or whatever, and then you go to the Secretary of State and somebody already had that name. Oh, man. Listen, you might as well just start a whole new EIN, because if you just change the name, all that stuff gets caught up. Every time you try to bid a contract, every time you try to do business, you got to produce all that paperwork. to show where it changed and business and all that stuff. You don't want to have to go through that. So just do it right the first time. So that's why I said reserve your name, copyright and trademark it first, then go to the EIN. Because wow, you already set with the state. Now you can go here and feel free, do what you got to do, or check them both, and then decide where you want to go. I had a guy from Haiti. He had a name, and oh my God, it stands for something, but it was so complicated they didn't want to incorporate them. And so he had already got the EIN before he came to me, and it just made it so difficult. He got so frustrated. He just thought I didn't know what I was doing. And that's when I learned, you know what? I need to change the order on how I do things, because it wasn't me. It was the fact that his name was so complicated. They didn't want to trademark it. I mean, they didn't want to register him.
So it came to Texas.
Right. Or he was in New York. And then you have, then you go for BIN, you go to city or county licenses. And the reason I say or, because if you based it on rural area in the county limits, then you only need a county if you're not going to do business in the city. And then only if you're going to do business, consistent business in the city, is if you need a city license, and vice versa. And then some of those cities and counties require you to have a business person or property tax, which where you list out your assets and they charge you the depreciation on it. So every year you have to go up it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Slow down, Ms. Mo. Slow down on that part. So when you say like get listed in the county, I be thinking of something like a DBA, but
no,
LLC is a okay. Fix me.
Two different conversations. So I'm talking about the business license now. So when you talk about the LLC, you're talking about the actual entity. Is it a corporation? Is it a LLC operating as a single disregarded entity? Is it a partnership? That kind of thing. Those are all state level. When you get to the licenses is specific to the city or the county. So you got your state with your articles. Are you operating in their state? And if you in the state, if your business is physically located in that state, then it's called a domestic incorporation document. If your business, so I'm in South Carolina and my business is here, and I also want to open that same business with the same name in Georgia, then I'm registering as a foreign LLC. So that's to do business. Yeah, that's to do business in the actual state. When it comes down to where you're going to be located in that state, the city or the county, that's the business license come into play. If your office is physically located in the city, then you need a city business license. If you're located in the city and you're doing mobile work and you're going to just do some work every night in the county, you don't need that license. But if you're going to be hanging out in that county often, they might come see about you, make you get a county license, right? If you're in the county, vice versa. If you're in the county, physically located in the county and not in the city, same thing. If it's a home-based business and your house is located in the city, then you need a city license. If your house is located in the county, then you need a county license if you're mobile. That's how that works. When you're there, some states is requiring you to have that business person or property tax. That's usually either with the business license office or it may be at the Department of Revenue. And so you have to go fill out that form, put all your assets on there, computer, desk, pressure washer, that kind of thing. And then they might charge you a little fee for depreciation. So those are the two things you need in accounting. And boom, that's practically it. Other than if you have a business that has these specific fields. So for example, we have the non-emergency transportation in Carolina. You got to have the DOT number. You may have to have the MC number if you cross the state lines. If you and that you have to go to Public Service Commission to find out what are license. We also had a passenger bus. So we had to have a ORS, which is Office of Regulatory Service. We had to have that sticker. If you was transporting it and you didn't have that ORS sticker on there, they shut you down right then and there. Everybody get off. They almost did that to us.
Ms. Moore, I don't want to take away from what you're working on now. Maybe we can come back and talk about it again. Because I'm a little confused.
Oh.
Well, what I'm getting at is, because you remember you told me you just did something in my city.
I did.
So I don't know if you want to talk about it like that. So that's why I'll
No,
sound
that's
kind of
fine.
invasive. Okay.
No, I can.
So you headquarters, and let's just say South Carolina, but you operating in another state.
Correct.
Is what you're saying now is how you structured that deal, or you set that
Yeah.
up?
That's correct. Let me go back right here. All right. So when in Carolina, so that meant in South Carolina, I had to do, let me go to it real quick. So in South Carolina, when I set up, I did LLC domestic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Registered agent, the whole nine, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I went to Mississippi, I had to register in Mississippi as a foreign LLC.
Okay, that's the link I
Same-
missed. Okay.
Yeah,
You
same
registered in
name.
Mississippi. Got you.
Yes, it's Secretary of State. Let's see, Mississippi. Let's see, foreign. Let's see, Mississippi. Right here. Bam. In Mississippi. So I had to do a foreign LLC in Mississippi. So
Okay, is that 2 LLCs?
yeah, no, it's one LLC operating in 2 separate states.
Okay, so you just register. So you set up
Yeah.
at your home state or your headquarters place, and then you
Correct.
register as a foreign entity in the next.
Right.
Okay.
And in order for
I'm
me,
getting it.
let's see. And in order for me to do that, I had to have, so I have a virtual registering agent. So that registering agent is licensed in all the states, and so they have a physical address in each state. So I use them for my registering agent, because anytime you incorporate in a state, you have to have a registering agent with an address in that state. So because
Right.
I don't live there and I don't have any family there, I use somebody virtual.
But you want to do business there. I got you. You gotta have some type of presence on.
Yes. And no, you just have to have a registered agent there, somebody who can accept the mail for that company.
But that's your presence, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I just didn't want people to get confused.
Okay.
If physical individual, or can it be a company? And also, I also had to have a license. So everything I have to have on the domestic side, I have to have it on the foreign side in that state.
What about them things?
What things?
I need the blue bread.
What is she talking about? I bought it from Chris
How much?
online.
How much you sell?
Depending on your size.
That's good, got it.
2 something.
I want the blue, green, and white one.
Chris,
Huh?
my brother trying to order some sneakers. He over
You
here
got-
messing
you
up
got
my live stream.
Got the blue, hey, you got the blue, the one like you saw up, but the blue, gray, and white one like that?
He talking about these right here.
Which ones?
He didn't over here mess up my live
You
stream.
just told
Somebody
us
who
she
wants
got
some
the black.
George.
She got the black. Yeah, you see, you got
These
the
right
black
here,
dress.
these the ones I got. He want the blue.
Yeah, the blue.
Oh, he want the flints.
Yeah, they got like the gray net with the blue behind it.
Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about.
You better not have tried to fit my sneakers either.
Man, I ain't trying to put that on. It's too small.
Look, you got
I
these.
just looked at them.
Not these, not these.
I
Right?
don't
You
want
want
that.
the-
I want
No, he talking about the flints. The flints.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
come
cover
out of
here. Interrupt my live stream for some Jordans.
yeah, them the thing about shoes that came out like years ago, like they about 3 years old now. Like those shoes are over $300.
They expensive, man.
Yeah.
Because they came out already.
Well, you good. I'll get the knockoff for 85.
He said the knockoff.
And they gonna look at it.
We don't get knockoffs for right now. You good?
She's a green right there.
I might need to hook him up with one of my. with the Korea connect then. If you can
Are
come
you
on
okay?
knockoff.
Knock
Yeah,
Not really
I
not
know
with,
some people. I know some people that do it. I know. I
I
got an
got,
Asian guy that do it.
Hold on.
see, I got a dude that do like, I got the gray and white ones that just came out, them gray, white, and like gum bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
I got them on my feet right now, and everybody bought them high like a mud. My shit is just like these. Man.
Yeah, but they only gonna last the summer, bro. They gonna.
So no, they're not. Shit, I done had them for about 4 months.
He said,
Yeah.
And they heavy. They not them little. Now I
please
know the
don't
real
get my brother
knockoff.
started on these
No, because
knockoffs.
I know the real knockoff. I done had them much light. They come a loose fast, each other, nice heavy,
Right.
nice
Yeah.
and heavy.
He got him a nice little wholesaler. Anyways,
$100.
anyways,
Okay.
the price. Are we
Yeah.
tracking?
I'm finished.
No,
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
understanding, Miss Mo. I'll be back. I'll be back. I don't want to take away from the show.
no.
Oh no, you good.
I was just gonna say when y'all go to my website through the Wix, since I got the app, it tells me every time somebody goes to my website, it send me a notification. It can be I done got people in Ireland, Canada, all over the place that went to my website. That's another cool thing about Wix.
Oh, you doing right.
Oh man, I wish I would have known you about 15 years ago, Chris. We would have made a killing, bro.
Oh yeah. I know Michelle.
I can't get that. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, Mo, you didn't know that, did you?
What?
That the app, the Wix app,
I should be able to still.
tell you where people logging in from when they go to
Yeah,
the
when they
site.
come to your page, yes, it shows up on the bottom right.
Yeah, I be getting that app notification on my phone.
Yeah, you see, you better get it right.
No.
All right. All right, I sent it. Yeah. All right, bro. All right. So,
That-
oh man, hold on, y'all. Come out the front door and lock the front. So you tracking price, domestic and foreign?
Yeah. I'm getting to understanding how to set that up. But I'm gonna be back. I'm definitely gonna be back on that. I'm trying to do some things, but I'm in one location trying to operate in another. But I'm trying to wrap my mind around how to do that. But you cleared up a whole lot for me.
Yeah.
Because before then, I was actually thinking about starting an LLC in Mississippi.
It might be Keisha. Yeah. So when you just have to make sure that. So the reason we do it like we're like that is because we don't plan on staying in those states unless there were contracts. So we went there. Now we were gonna set up shop like franchises and things like that. But we any state we bid in, we're incorporated in as a foreign entity. But we want presence there, like you said.
Right.
So if you want we control our administrative our HR stuff from South Carolina.
Right.
We only perform the work in those locations. So anything that has HR, we control it here.
So basically, you like headquarters in South Click, but you operating in other regions of the country. I got you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, that's how we work it. Let me see. So let me go back to this capability statement. So whatever type of company that you want to roll with is when you set your capability statement up, like I said, the reason I look through all these capabilities because I'm looking to see what might they have on their capability statement that I don't have. I'll go look at all of them, to see what's going to be eye-catching. So remember I said before, some people put their NAICS codes, but don't put the wording next to them.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me move this over. Back over here. Yeah, so Like this one, they put that, but I put the word in because, you know, if I have somebody who's gonna come behind me, maybe I hired a staff or whatever. I like to do things one time the first time. I don't want to have to come. If I hand you this, you should be able to read it with no questions. If I put just these codes, you're not gonna know what they mean. You know, you'll be like, what's that? What's that? I don't want you to have to say that. So I want to be able to give all the information. I like this style right here. I've set some people up with this style with everything on the left side. Like I would never put my EIN on there. Let's see. So you could tell new companies, they may not have a whole lot because they're just getting started. I remember doing one for someone, especially with cleaning. I actually put pictures of some of their work, like right here. See how this one is? Just let me see if I can get a bigger image of it. Yeah. Come on, let me do it bigger. Yep, bam. Oh, this is, look, Chris, they do sneakers. It must be 3D stuff. Yeah, this is not what I was looking for though. Nike, Passport, they do work with all these folks, but they put pictures on theirs. I do a QR code. I could do a QR code. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a QR code too in a second. And a virtual business card. Let's see. I was looking for, so they have tools. Here we go. I'm probably, so the reason I chose to do cleaning because my friend has a cleaning company and I'm getting ready to redo. I'm gonna add my stuff in, his stuff in a minute. But I kind of got it where I want it right now. What am I missing? I have pictures of this before and after the cleaning. So I'm gonna add that on here, maybe on the bottom, maybe I'll separate it at the top, maybe I'll put it in between, you know, whatever. I'm gonna do that. I'll probably take some of this verbiage. That's another reason I look at the capability statements. I look at some of the verbiage, you know, I'll switch some of this stuff around. I'll make it put a watermark in the background. For the most part, I have almost everything, I think. Oh, I like this next code. Okay, so you could put your PSC codes as well. Because sometimes when you're doing contracting, they'll ask you for both. I wish I could make this a little larger. Can't see this one. Hold on, let me see if I can expand it because I want that wording. You see, I be hustling on other people's stuff. You know, it just makes it easy for you, you know. I need to come and get that. I have to see what these are. Not that one. This one right here. I'll go and look to see. I don't have other commercial industry. No, I don't need that. I just need this stuff right here. But I can go get it later. Anyways, see how they put that past performance? I'm gonna put this on my template because you really need this. Who it was, location, the startup, the job details, and the amount. So we can put core competence, and I can really close this one in. And that's the only other thing I'm gonna put on here. Past performance, and then I'm gonna put pictures. Messed my page up. I'm gonna do that like that. So now, hey, again, you guys, thank y'all for watching. Those who are still tuned in. I know sometimes these kind of shows will kind of be dry and boring, but hey, and there's no other way to do it but take your time, you know, in order for you to really understand it. Past performance. And under past performance, you would have name of agency or company. Oh. Put this thing in caps. Stop, I don't want any caps. don't know what I did. Let's do it like this. When I get back to the keyboard, it's tripping. Okay. Name of agency. Agency. Location. This is what you be doing for your past performance. So I always tell people, you know, if you have friends or anybody who have a business that can actually let you come and do some work so that you can have create a past performance for yourself, you know, go ahead and do that. So that you'll have a business reference. You know, and then the value. And you want to have at least 3 of these. You want to have at least 3 of these. So and this is for people who strictly who's looking for long-term contracting work. And this just that doesn't have to be government, it could be private as well. You want to be able to, because this is when you getting into making money, you know. This is not people who just freelancing. This is people who interested in making some cash. All right, past performance. And so the only other thing, and I'll throw it in there just to see y'all see what actually look like. The only other thing that I would do is I would go to Google, not Google, but I already have the pictures, but I'm gonna use Google to find what I'm looking for. I'm gonna do cleaning job images from clip art, and I'm gonna put something in there. Not these, of course. No funny ones. I want some. I did say clip art, didn't I? I've used clip art just for practice purposes. So let me spread this out a little bit. I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put them in. Let's see how much space I got from the bottom. I'm gonna jazz it up a little bit. Just give it a little life. You know, like I said, I could have put this in a newsletter style or PowerPoint, or you know what? Sometimes what I'll do, I'll create something like this, I'll PDF it, and I'll send it to somebody at Fiverr and say, hey, can you make a capability statement out of this information? I've already given them everything they needed. And then I'll let them do their thing and make it pretty for me. I don't have time to be trying to make nothing pretty. Please, I'll create what I want, and then I'll send it to them, and I'll let them make it pretty for me. Right? Now watch this. Now you have to using Word. I know how to use this stuff because I've been doing this before we had all these fancy tools. I've been doing this stuff from scratch. You know, when people like Price say he's a web designer, so when they using, you know, all those different type of applications to create this stuff, I didn't know how to do all of that. So I just stuck to what I knew. I learned how to do it manually and made it work for me. You know, I had friends who wanted to start businesses. I said, hey, I think I could do it. I could put it together. Let's go. And I did it. I did it by hand. And we made it work. Let's see what else I want to use to make it cute. So I'm gonna use real images though, but I'm just showing you guys, you know, just to show you what I would do with those images and where I would put them to make it work for me. You know, as I stated earlier, now when I start when I start raising my money for my veterans and I need a donation, my YouTube friends, I'm gonna need you guys. I done gave out about $5,000 worth of consultant work right here. I don't want y'all to be bashful to buy my little $35 or $5 ticket. I'll be like, hey, can you buy a rapper ticket? Can you buy donate a payday sip ticket? You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to be going wild on me. I'm just saying, you know, people always ask me, why you always do stuff for free? I said, because when I really need these people, I need them to come through. Go back up, I don't like that. So now what I would do, once I got everything and I wanted to kind of make it cute, you know, I changed some stuff up, you know, design it. But in a nutshell, this is kind of what it would be, you know. You could, you know, as long as you have the core information, they don't really care about all that design. It's up to you. You know, if you could get in here and change some colors, you know, like watch, change all my colors to blue. You know, it does make a difference, you know. So these words, we gotta fix them. You know, you could get in here, you could really do some cool things. So, but it's a choice, you know. You don't have to. You can leave it all white, or you can do as I stated. Once you put your stuff in the white Word document, right? Let's say all this stuff is filled in the way you want it. You know, you can go here in the footer. There it is. You know, you can go in the footer. You can put your company name. Right. Email and all that stuff. If you want to, you can jazz that up on the bottom how you want to, you know. And when you're done with it, you can just PDF it. PDF it, send it to somebody in Fiverr, say, hey, here's my info. Can you oh, a minute. I don't want it to be a Word document. Turn it. There we go. PDF it. That's what I want. You know, hold on. It's creating my PDF. You can, you know, once you PDF it, man, you go on Fiverr. Oh, where'd it go? It's all on this side. Hold on, y'all. Let me move it over. The monitor. Where's it at? Right here. Bam. See? Now, once you PDF it, boom, you can go into Fiverr, you know, go find you somebody, go to Fiverr, go back to the beginning of it. Grow my marketing. Oh, Lord, I'm in the wrong one. Hold up. Should be in this one. Right here. Boom. I'd go here and I look for a designer. Let's see, digital marketing, graphics and design. Find somebody, business. I'd go here and I'd look for somebody, probably market research or something. Not market research. One of these guys, I'd probably ask them, hey, do you do capability statements? And then send it to them. Maybe somebody with a flyer who does flyers. I'll probably go to that person. Like here, brochure, poster, maybe brochure design or flyer design, one of these folks. And I would ask one of them, hey, do you do capability statements? And bam, I'd pay that little bucks, you know, find somebody cheap because I've done brochures already. I've done that by scratch as well. I've done that for the smoothies and everything, right? Now, so I showed you the capabilities tape. Now let me show you another website. Since we're on the marketing piece of it. Post to my wall. Now, some people use Canvas. I don't really use Canvas much. I use the post to my wall, right? And you could go here, and when you create an account, it's free. You create an account. There's different themes, right? And you can scroll down in any flyer, anything you want to create for business. As y'all see, when I be posting my flyer, people be like, "Oh my God, you're doing a good job." I say, "Yeah, them templates is popping." Right? You know, boom, you could go here, you could get different designs. And sometimes, you know, I get on savvy and I'll do a video. Wait, let me show y'all my, okay, let me show y'all my latest. So I have a networking event. This is gonna actually be a fundraiser for me. So I'll come here. So once you got business, see, this is my logo I got from, I got it duplicated. Let me take one off. This is my logo I had Fiverr create. Just a font, you know, nothing fancy, nothing out of the ordinary, you know, just something cute, right? It has my motto: train, transitional relationships, and innovative networking. So this is my my fundraiser. Let me download it so y'all can see how it works. And this is the actual video. So sometimes you can get the free video looks. Otherwise, they'll put a watermark. They'll put a watermark in between it, right? Well, watch this out. Oh, Peace, Power, and Profit African Emporium. Open and came in the building.
I've been talking to the brother a lot.
Y'all been chopping it up?
Yeah. Gotta stay in touch with my brother, man. Make sure, you know, he always protected. Gotta protect our investment.
We need to get our behind the scenes classroom going again. I got my money. We get our
money,
class.
huh?
Yes, I got my money. I don't mind paying for my session. You know,
Yep.
don't free up. Let's go get some of these classes popping behind the scenes. Y'all making that money. Hold on, we gonna switch over gears in a minute. Come on here. What you waiting on?
What's that?
I was trying to I downloaded it so y'all can see my flyer. Let me move it over here.
Oh. Over AE.
Let's see.
And you posted on whatchamacall, you reposted that picture from Cancun. Talking about ready for another trip.
Yeah. So look at my flyer, y'all.
Let me see.
You see it?
No, it's blocking it.
What's blocking it?
It says download options. Download ready.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna just show you to you from the site. Hold up. Can you see the site?
Let me see it now. Yeah.
Okay. Look. Isn't that cool?
Yep, that's dope. Yep.
What you think about that, Price, Sunny? Yep. That's my that's gonna be my eye catch. I'm having a network mixer painted still. My niece did the canvases, the boot with the heel, because y'all know we in the military town. And then I still don't want to miss out on my other brothers and sisters out there. So I got the sneakers, got the Air Force One, and the Studdles.
Air Force One.
Yeah, look, you don't see them?
Yeah, why you got the Air Force One up there?
What you want me to cook? A Jordan?
No, I just asked why you picked that. Why you picked that?
That was the shoe I found. That was the canvas. That was our I found it was already one like that. Oh, it was already a shoe canvas, so I asked my niece to add the heel to it. It was already out there, so we just recreated it. That's all. No biggie. Yeah. So I'm gonna have this paint and sip fundraiser, pass smoothies in the building, jewelry, all that kind of stuff. Gotta raise some money for my veteran buddies. Oh, okay, later in July, we'll be ready. Okay, yeah. So bam, here we go. This is what we're doing. So yeah, so you could use this site. You could get a lot of your design. You could get, you could do your flyers for your business. As you can see, I mean, I do a lot. I use this thing so much. I have a TV fundraiser coming up. See my flyers, kind of cute, name is dope. We got Memorial Day coming up. It's my buddies. I mean, I use the flyer, anything you can name, especially if you're working with people. This is our latest and our greatest. We got a thing we going to in Atlanta. Check us out, Chris.
Where y'all steal this from?
Still, I created this flyer.
You like Christopher Columbus, you talking about something you discovered.
Hey, you
So
see
my-
them vehicles? Them vehicles is real, baby.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay. Financially focused. Yeah, I like that. Is that Sherry in the front?
That's Sherry. Yeah. No,
I
that's
know
me in
it.
the front. No, that's me.
Oh,
I got the
okay.
Genesis and they got the two Mercedes. Sherry right here and Cheryl in the back.
Is in front of the Mercedes, man.
Huh?
How you gonna put the Genesis in front of the Mercedes?
I didn't. They lined their cars up like that. And I told them, I said, I think y'all should have put your Mercedes in front of mine because I got an SUV and it's so big. They should have taken theirs and put them in the front of mine. And Cheryl's so little, you can't even see a little butt back there.
This is nice though.
Yeah, we going to these retired off military finance and AG folk got their own organization in Atlanta. And so we had to show them. We trying to get them to join and stuff. And they, their money is probably right. They probably worried about us. But we got that group. Cheryl is a part of that group. So she wanted us to do an ad. And so we did this right here. We hooked it up,
That's dope. I like that flyer.
Yeah. So, you could come, you could create, when you're doing an event, me, every time I go out of town, I create a flyer. I'm doing something because I gotta get my tax write-off. This is we gonna have a back to school thing. I'm trying to get us some free laptops from Microsoft. So boom, got my veteran stuff right there. What else I just put out? We doing a smoothie fundraisers. So any nonprofit, look, check this one out. You see it? You see the water? Look.
Yep. Stole that from Cancun, man.
No, that flight came like that. All I did was change the words.
Yeah, that's dope, Mo.
It's a video, so I'm gonna post that. Nonprofit is trying to do. Huh?
Yeah, see, that's the animation. That's what I was trying to get from Stash. Because Stash got the animations. And I was trying to put that on my page.
Yeah. So
I didn't know how to get the links, but that's nice right there though.
I think it's a code, but we'll figure it out. The more I get back into this stuff, I get a little better. I give our certificates when people do good things, volunteer, make them feel good. If you're dealing with organizations, especially with kids or adults, you want to show them some appreciation. This is my little buddies. We were in the parade and we were trying to get people to join. Y'all probably seen this, the Wrecking Crew. She's a Biden ambassador. So she had I blew this up for posters to put on her truck for the parade. So they had a parade. I did that for her, Miss Bernice Scott. She was advocating for NAACP. We do a huge, if you ever see me do Seniors Day, we have about 200 seniors in the building, 62 and older. She does that here. We get ready for another one in September. What is that? Man, I do a lot of stuff. Look at my little, when I won Commander, my little flyer. Check me out. Look at me now. Hey. So, you want to have some fun in business, you can use these free sites. You could really do some great things. My basketball scholarship, you guys already know how that is. I created that flyer in here. I change it up every year. And the only thing you do when you go to designs, you can go to designs. Let's say I wanted to do an investing flyer. Let's say we're gonna do some setup, right? It'll give me a whole bunch of templates. And everybody don't like everything. So I'll look through and see like what catches my eye, what do I like, right? I like this one. I might use this one day. See how the clock going?
Yeah, that's dope.
I like that. Anything that I don't like to use, like this, I would never use this. It's too busy for me, right? I like clean, things I can see, not hard to read. I take information out of flyers, I stroll through and it's so many templates, some they mix in, they have video ones, they have just the plain template. Like if you go right here, images or the video, you go images only. And you can see just the ones that are images, or you could do videos. Not everybody gonna do a video flyer. That's my thing sometimes. Sometimes you gotta pay for them, right? And what happens is when you go to it, let's say I choose a flyer. Let's say I choose this one. International Savings Day, October 15th, right? And I go to edit. It's how easy it is, right? Just click on, you change your name, change the name to whatever you want, right? If I take this logo out, I click on it, you click delete. I can go to photos, add. I have all kind of photos in here already that I've done. I'm gonna look for my logo in here. It's in here somewhere. My logo is already in there. It's been a while since I used it. There it is. So I'll add that in. Put it up here. Oh, oops. Bam. So I can put my logo. I really don't need that, so I can delete it. Boom, make my logo like that. And I could keep it, honestly, just like it is. Take out international, because I'm not international. I can call it Savings Day. I can change the date, make it whatever I want. Boom, got a simple flyer. When you hit download, it'll ask you what size you want. Now I got a premium account, so the other accounts will probably say free or it'll say paid. So you'd click on free, basic, and download it, and you're done.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So that's that. Now I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna go to emails. I'm gonna back up to one more thing, and then we can play with something else.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that? The change?
Savings Day. Yep.
No, hold on. This is something. Stop sharing. Let's see. Start sharing. Okay. All right, now can you see it? All right. Only other thing I was gonna show. Oh, darn it. Let me stop sharing. I need to go back over here. Let's see. We'll do it again. Share Windows here. is how to do a business card. It's just me and you, Chris. Let's
Huh?
see. It says just me and you.
Really? Oh no. Everybody dropped off.
Hold on. Let me I'm gonna show you since you're on here. You might may be interested in this.
Okay.
Is a let me get the link.
It's blank right now.
Yeah, I know. I have to get the link. Hold on. I'm gonna do it's a site. My cousin Keisha taught me how to do a virtual business card.
Hmm.
So I never showed you this before. Bam. So you
Ah,
create your card. So you gotta do an image. Let me see if I can let's see, I'm gonna go with company logo. Ooh, let me see if I got my company logo on here. Oh God. I hope nope. Well, I just do Tri-City just since I got it. That's the nonprofit. Bam, it fit perfect. Save. So I got the logo. Let's see, I'm gonna put name. Save. And then I'll put title. Save. We already got the logo, so we don't need to mention that twice. I'll put the email. Save. I'll put the Google Voice number. Save. You see it's building over here?
mm-hmm.
Let's see what oh, I can do a link because I have it. Let me get it. Yeah. Make sure that's it. Yep. So I could copy and paste that. I could do a link. Oh, I'm not taking it out. Let's take the backslash out. Let's see what it is. Oh, what am I missing? What am I missing?
Mm-hmm.
This is the URL. Let's see, people see. Yep, we want that. That's cool. Tri-City. There's link. Save. And what else I want? I don't want to connect Facebook. I don't want to connect YouTube. I don't want to connect none of that stuff. And okay, boom. Next. Let's create an account. I'm gonna sign it up.
It's free, right?
Yep. Sign up. Yeah, we like free.
Mm-hmm.
And then whoop, got a QR code. Bam. Let me copy that. Put that somewhere where I can find it in a minute. Oh, I know. Remember, I was gonna it's another thing. I was gonna put the QR code on my capability statement. So it can take you straight to the website.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna finish it out for I'm gonna finish my friends. So boom, I got my QR code for quick access to your card. You can download the QR code by scanning. Yep, I got it. So boom. So you already have it in your phone. So somebody asks for it, bam, just let them hit your QR code with their camera, all your information. We don't need no premium account. We can stay right where we are at the free. Bam. Created an account.
Yes, indeed.
So
Guaranteed.
scan that QR code and you in there. Now you don't have to be typing nothing in, going by. If you don't want to buy business cards, bam, you don't have to.
Mhm.
Yep. So I'll show
Card
you
is a
hers.
thing of the past.
Huh? Mhm. Yeah. Unless you like me and gotta create a business expense. Let me see if I know how to get on hers. I'm gonna see if I can show you hers. So this was real quick and easy. A business card. Let me see how I could get to it. I don't know how to get to it without. Maybe I could put it in an email and I could bring it up. Let me see something. I'm gonna show you, and then I'll show how. I set this stuff up on my.
Yeah.
Oh, it came up with the QR code. So let me see how I can make this thing very. I need to figure out how to. Oh, I know. Stop sharing here, and then reshare on this screen, and I'll go to it. Oh, that's the QR code. Man, how do I do it? I was trying to figure out. I feel like I don't know how to do it. I was trying to see how to get to. Hold on, let me try it again. Copy. Let's see. Paste it. Trying to see how to get to. Okay, there it goes. Let's see. I want to show you hers. She got it all nice and neat. Come on. Okay, there it is. All right, now I can share the screen. Share my screen. So this is hers. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So isn't that cool?
Who is her?
That's Keisha, my little cousin.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's dope.
Mhm.
And then you can pay via Cash App. Okay. Okay.
Yep. Oh, when did that go to? Oh, no, that's hot. It's linked. Wait, I got to do that. Yeah. So bam, there it goes. So you can. Oh, I got to figure out how to do it. Oh, so the link. I'm on the bus. I wasn't thinking. So when I do my business, then I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you can link your email and take you there. I don't want to do that. So if it's digital, I wouldn't be able to call the phone. Oh, I don't want to do that. So bam. There it is. And you can put your picture if you want.
I like it. I like it.
So you gotta do yours, Chris.
Yep.
We can do your you don't have a logo though. You got a logo?
Yep.
Chris said, yep, you getting it twisted. I can do mine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play you, ain't it, Chris?
Yeah. Yeah.
You trying to play me?
Got that. We got that, Mo.
All right, and then the other thing, hold on, let me go to it. Let me bring up the other email. This is email. So I want to show how. Remember how we did the business email, and we put out. So let me bring it back up. We did the right here. How we set it up here,
Mhm.
and we put our QR codes,
Yep.
name, and everything. I think we went here to the little gear. Was it the gear?
I think it was the settings.
Or let me see. Here it is. Yeah. So it's the gear, and then it's the settings, and then you scroll down right here in this box right here, signature block, and you create yourself a
Mhm.
signature block.
Yep.
And so they can go to your YouTube channel, they go to your website, all that from your email.
More cold with it, man.
So yeah, you know, I think I probably did a brain overload.
Yeah. The people might be discombobulated. Just a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, yep, I think it's a brain overload. I think I better. I said, I have some people watching. I definitely greatly appreciate y'all. Peace, power, and profit. I had this on my mind, so I have to get my lingo down because I'm kind of all over the place. So I have to narrow it down. Probably gave out too much information.
Too much, too much.
But it was good though. So I thank all you all for watching. I think the new thing we did today was the this virtual business card deal. Let me go back to that page. I'll play with that a little bit more.
Yep.
So yeah, I like this right here. So there's the QR code I created. Here's the card. And then I guess if I wanted to add, no. If I want to edit it, they even got, oh look, you can even create email signatures on here and synchronize your email. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, they got everything.
You can do virtual backgrounds. You know, I don't have no virtual background. Oh boy, I sure need to create one. Virtual background. So let me go back to this card. Oh, here we go. Edit. Edit. All right. We can you a you ain't lying. I'm feeling for you. So
What?
let's see what else I want to do with this thing. I want to add. So I want to do another link. I want to do. What did I say I was going to link? Oh yeah, I want to be able to link Cash App.
Yeah.
Something else.
All payment
Oh, here it
services.
is right here. I did it wrong. It's right here, Cash App. Bam. You put your name. It's my Cash App. Cash App. Get your sick cash out. Bam. Yes. And I got the website. I think that's it. I think that's all I need to have. Because this is the housing repair stuff on here. I can actually link the USDA application. Go girl. They might get mad.
Oh.
I promote that. Yeah, I think this is all I need on this one. So shoot, I'm in there for this one. I need to create another one for my my personal business. Oh, it's gonna be old and popping.
Yeah, we done found something out here.
Something to play with. Yeah. I'm about to get it. I'm about to get it on. Yep. Did you get the website? Let me post it in the chat for somebody who might need to know.
Yeah, I was about to ask for the website.
Oh, and then when they go on it, right? It'll say, like on your phone, it'll say save as a contact. So when that person go to it and they put the camera over it and they hit save as a contact, it'll automatically go to their phones. All your information. I know a guy, he got Clubhouse. Man, he got all this stuff. Twitter, he got everything. Everything that he broadcasts on, that he live streams on, he have a link.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And so he does that, and it'll say save to contacts. And you see how on this one, hold on, wait, let me stop sharing on that one. And you can see it on the side. You'll see it on Keisha's. She have
Your cousin Keisha?
yeah,
Okay.
she has let me go back to hers. Can you see it right here where it has save contact?
Yeah.
So if you clicked on save contact and say email, you can email it because I'm on my computer. So it'll email it or whatever. If you're on your phone, it'll automatically go to your phone information. See? Share your contact, or you can share your contact back. You put your information and come back to your phone. That person's information to come back to yours.
Okay. Good. Like it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
What the hell?
Yeah. So if you all
Can I have a piece of
right?
Huh?
Huh?
What happened?
No, I'm gonna put the link in the YouTube chat just in case someone wants it.
And post it in the back chat too, in Facebook chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I need that too. I want to play around with it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Bam.
Finding all the good resources.
I don't remember. Let me see if she gave me any other tools that I can put out.
You know what I was about to ask Mo? Okay, so what if somebody, like, you know how you got the paparazzi? How would you do it with the paparazzi?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Well, on mine, I have to do a paparazzi by itself, but I'm gonna just show it for this purposes. So what you do is you click the link right here, and then I would go to my paparazzi page. It's paparazzi accessories.com/137453. Bam. So this is my page. You see my picture. I will copy my link. Go back here. Put it in this box.
What happened? Where the screen at?
Right here. You can't see it?
Okay, I got it. Okay, I see it now. This shit taking too long to show. All right. I can see it.
All right. So you see me click link. I clicked on link. Then I went
Mhm.
to the website. I copied and paste the URL at the top right here. I went back to the card. I pasted in the URL right here, and I could name it paparazzi. Boom.
Okay.
Paparazzi. And then I hit save.
And okay. So now, would you create a website based off your paparazzi?
I already have one. It comes
Okay.
with paparazzi. So when you click, you go to my
Oh,
page
okay.
specifically, and you click shop. See, I'm already here. It already gives the products. Paparazzi already have them. Now, if I want to be cute, I could do a paparazzi one like this one, and have paparazzi logo right here. Put my rank in, contact information, and link. Same thing.
Hold
I
on,
can
your
do the
screen.
same thing. Is that showing? Oh, darn it! I'm showing the wrong thing. Hold on. Now, should be showing it now.
Let me see. Oh, why is my screen?
No, it's still
So-
blank. It ain't show up yet.
Yeah. So it's my.
I'm trying to do it on check. Oh, it's not. Not sharing. Stop sharing. Share. Windows. Paparazzi. Might have messed it up. What is that?
Hmm?
Do you see paparazzi?
Screen still blank.
Okay. All right, let me try it again. Share. Windows. Let's see. Share. Do you see it now?
Yep.
All right. All right. So right here. So this is what when I click link right here, when I click link,
Mm-hmm.
this came up. And then I went to my paparazzi page, I copied it, and then I pasted here, gave it a title, and I hit save. What I was telling you was the reason I don't have to create a whole paparazzi page because they give us one. So once they
Okay.
click on that link, my picture gonna come up.
Okay.
So they,
Okay.
if they purchased off my paparazzi page, everything is already there. All the jewelry is already there.
Okay.
So, Coach, you might be interested in this, Coach. Look, it's a Oh, his camera. I mean, his audio still trying to come in. Virtual business card. So I'm gonna do my I'm gonna do my business. Hold on. Let me log out of this one. Log out. All right, I'm gonna do a new one. And this time I can actually log in with my business. All right. So now let me see if I have my logo. Let's see if I can find my logo. That logo, boy, it's hard to find. I got it on here somewhere. I'm gonna find it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna name it. So it'll be easy for me to find. Let me put this thing in type order. Sort by type. We'll go. Who's that crazy thing? I told this boy I'm gonna kill him because I told him to stop launching Roblox on my computer. Yeah, the games it keeps slowing down my computer. I don't have time for that mess. Hold on. Okay, logo. Which one is this one? Tri-City. Tri-City. Oh, God. I gotta, damn, it's a game for everything. All right, let me see if I can find this darn thing on my computer. I'm gonna create mine real quick since got a little time. Why not? So we're creating business card. I mean, virtual business cards. That's mine. You know what? I'll just create his. Oh, I'm in Fiverr. I can get my logo out of Fiverr. That's another thing. When you're doing business, make sure your emails, make sure you create a business email and put all your important stuff like your logos, your incorporation paperwork, your EIN, your business license. So you won't be looking like me right now trying to find where your damn logo is. I know that thing around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. I sure about to put it where it's supposed to go. All right, let me download it. All right, download it. And then company logo. Click here. Y'all can see my screen, right? All right, click here.
Yep.
Right there. There's my company logo. Bam. Save it. I'm gonna put a cute little picture. So let me find one real quick. Monica. Picture. Monica. See which one of these little cute pictures. I like this one. So I'm gonna put this one there. This one. And I'm gonna put me a picture. Y'all say thank you to Keisha for teaching me how to do this.
Thank you, Keisha.
She around here somewhere. Look at that girl. Ain't she cute? Coach, say something crazy so I can slap you.
Trash.
Whoa, trash.
Call it trash. You see how you do me? I could do yours. Real quick if you send it to me.
I don't think I really need a business card for what I do.
You
Because
never
everything
know.
I got coming from the state, though.
You never know. Somebody might want to give you a donation or something. I don't know. You never know. You do stuff with kids, you might want to ask you what you do.
Not yet. Not yet.
You never
Not
know.
yet.
I get donations for me.
Donations for what?
For me.
I'm going to send you $10 next month.
No, I need more than 10.
I told you I can pay for 2 of your things. You're right, $70.
Email.
Right.
What's my email? I'm going to use this one for right now.
But yeah, we work on the business email and all that stuff, though.
You got to catch the next class. I just went through.
That work.
I just went to 3 hours worth of that stuff. I'll double back of it for you though.
No, not tonight. Don't worry about it tonight.
Well, I put that thing in there twice.
But I need it. But everything go to my Gmail right now.
Oh, I need to trash it. I got this on there twice. Move it. All right, I'm gonna get my link. Where's my website? It's right here somewhere.
Nah, I do need to create me a website at some point, though.
I went through that too.
I don't want to do this now.
I get
I'm wearing
Keisha.
I'm wearing too many hats as it is. I don't
You want to hire Keisha?
Heck yeah, I pay her. She good at it.
Keisha. Keisha, you can ask for yourself.
Moto move everybody from Louisiana to South Carolina.
I didn't move everybody from Louisiana to South Carolina. There she
Mo,
go.
hey, Mo
You
Harriet
can ask
Tubman.
her. She right there.
Who I'm speaking to?
Hold on, let me put a name with a face, and then you can see. That's the big head right there.
You
That's
said
me,
Mo Harriet Tubman.
Coach.
You
And
hear
then,
Mo?
wait a minute. I'm gonna let him know who he's speaking to. She's standing right here. This who you speaking to. Now tell her which kind of services you need. Coach,
Can't see it. What's up? Hey, how you doing, Keisha?
you can't see.
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
It's right
No, I
there.
can't see it. I can't see it all, but it's okay.
Too small.
Yo, I guess Mo is your relative, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, she told me that you were sufficient and good at making web pages.
Yes, I am. I be doing content and designing like websites, business cards, stuff of that matter.
Okay, so I have a business that houses intellectual disabilities and autism. But I get most of my business from the state anyway, so I don't need any cards per se. But I do need a representation of a website and what I offer, and maybe some links on like employment or location and stuff like that. So she told me that you may be able to help me build a website for my company.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Might have sent your phone number and she's gonna send you a business card and you can call her. But not
Sounds
right now
good.
because you're in class.
All right. Thank you, Keisha. We'll talk later.
Not a problem. Nice meeting you.
See how nice you
Good,
talk to Keisha? You need to talk to me like that.
No, Harriet Tubman, I'm not.
That's funny, man.
That's all right. You don't have to.
You know why I treat you this way?
My bad, Mo, but that's funny. I'm sorry.
Chris, don't be laughing at him.
I'm sorry, brother. He's funny.
Man, she know why I treat her this way.
I'm finished my stuff now. Pay attention in class.
All
All
right.
right. So I have to put my link, copy. Chris, and for the record, he don't treat me, he treat me like that because he's spoiled. And my link. And here, and then my website link, Lamb. Oh, I can just do it like that. I'm gonna choose that title. That's my website. I don't want to put no address, but I could use I got Google Voice. So I can put my Google Voice number.
Oh, that's the number you never answered though.
I do answer it, Chris. I just be busy when you call. You always call me doing payroll. Ask Coach about payroll.
I got the other number now, so I ain't got to call it no more. I ain't got to call the number that don't work.
It do work.
Well, when they answer the phone.
She funny, Chris. She funny acting, man.
I'm not funny acting. Y'all tripping. Don't be telling people that.
Chris,
All right,
you might
so,
need a Medicaid number, Chris.
you need a Medicaid number. What happened to my picture?
Yeah, Coach. Yeah.
Hey, where my coach? Y'all done messed up my picture.
Oh, now you blaming us now, huh?
There it goes. All right. Oh, gotta put the Cash App. Now go ahead and drop me a Cash App. Cash App. And I have PayPal too. Oh, I should have put PayPal on my Tri-City one.
You got Venmo?
I do, but I don't remember. I got Zelle too.
Okay, I got
it now. Venmo got
What?
a debit card.
Oh, guess what though? I'm gonna put my stash on there.
Your who?
My stash.
What's that?
Stash investment app.
Okay.
Uh-oh, I'll give my stash.
Mo, is you an M1 Plus member?
Yes, I am.
M1 Plus or just an M1 regular account?
M1. What's a plus?
The Plus membership is the one you pay yearly for.
I don't know.
I was gonna tell you that you can earn 5% in your savings account now.
Oh.
Y'all don't be paying attention to nothing I post in the group, man. I
I
swear.
do be paying attention. Don't be over here acting crazy.
Chris, you with the shoes and the stock stuff, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I be paying attention to everything, not in the group, but everything you post on Facebook. I just don't know about it, but I be paying attention to it now.
Yeah, I know you
Everything-
do. Yeah, you active on everything. We be talking about crazy white people on there and everything.
Oh my goodness, Mo, you should have seen the dude that was talking the other day.
Yeah,
Boy.
but
You would have thought he had a battery in his back, man.
yeah,
Really?
that was like a straight up
Wait, not right.
audio box human. Might be an alien, man.
Serious, man. Serious.
I need to get my reference code right here. Bam, I got my stash. This is my
we trying to
stash.
set you up.
Oh, Sonny, you in a good time. Let me copy my stash onto my business
Yeah.
code. I'ma just put a link and I'm gonna call it stash.
Moby trying to set me up. Got dudes coming out of nowhere saying selling Chinese shoes. Crazy.
That's like the lick right now. If you out this way on the West Coast, like that's the lick. You go to them foreign cities and start dropping off them Chinese Nikes.
Yeah.
Hold up now. Y'all don't go too far off the rocker. Wait a minute. Let me get my Acorn app.
Okay. Mo.
It's legal. I mean, shoot, you know what you know. It's like being in Mississippi. They still living in 1997.
Mm.
Don't let Price hear you say. Price gonna be
Man.
like, oh man, y'all hating on Mississippi, man. Price, we ain't hating on Mississippi.
You know what? Chris darn thing is saved in my darn computer.
What?
Oh, I gotta get it. Yo, Acorn, I almost messed up.
My Acorns is saved in your computer?
Yeah, it showed up. You remember how I went to your website? Your Acorns popped up. When I clicked, you said you click on it, and so I have to delete the history.
And you hacked my account, man.
I did not hack your account. I didn't hack your account.
Dang.
Okay, so here's what it is. This is the digital business card. So I'm gonna stop right here for you all, and I'm gonna add my other let me get my QR code, copy my
You only
QR
gonna
code.
put a stash on there, or you gonna put Acorns on there too?
I'm gonna put them both, but I can't do it right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna because I need to be able to log in and out of them. I don't want anybody to see my stuff. Let me see. This is
Hey Mo,
huh?
Let me ask you a quick question while you getting that together. If you use a business, you know how they have the sole proprietors company, right? But if you use a business using your legal name with an LLC behind it, right?
Yep.
What are the pros and cons of that?
Well, it's your name, so you know if you end up getting sued or anything, have any type of liability towards it, it's your actual name that's attached to it. You just won't be able to use your whole name again. But I would use, they'll tell you try not to use your name, be creative with another name. But of course, I used my last name in my business. Coach's name is his business name is Fruit of the Apple Trees. Did I say it right? Fruits of the Apple Tree.
You destroyed it. The name of it is Fruits of Apple Tree. Thank you very much, man.
Fruits.
No, I get it. Like
yeah.
we have a cooking company called Sweet Cream. But I get it, but I'm just saying as far as like the using your actual name for a business and using like getting a business but putting your name in the business, right? You were saying that you can get sued with it, it was still tied to your actual legal name.
Yeah,
even though it's a separation.
Yeah, even though it's a separation, and you don't want people to stereotype you, the biases that comes with all of that. But it's not illegal to do it, and none of that may not ever happen. Lawyers, they lose their last names on their attorney companies, you know, they use Lamb Esquire, you know, Lamb Garrett and Brown Esquire, you know. But so they do it all the time, you know, professionals do it all the time. So it's a choice.
Yeah, because the reason why I was asking is because I've been able to use my business credit for different things that I'm doing in real life, but be able to pay it back on the business end. But I had came across somebody on YouTube that was talking about using their real name to establish credit for their real name through using a business. And so like the pros of it, like as far as like when we started our business, right? Even though it's small, we was able to get a $10,000 loan. So I was on the page of like, if I can do that with my own personal name, I could be able to flip and do a whole lot of other stuff.
Yes, business credit with your EIN for your personal, that's different. I never heard that before, but you know, anything that's going to help you with your credit, personal or business, I mean, it's a go. If you've already did it and it worked, then you know it's a proven factor.
Well, as far as my I didn't use my actual name because I was gonna go my business is with Chase, but I bank with Wells Fargo. So I was gonna go talk with Chase about what are the pros and cons versus what I already know, and then not really hinting to what I want to actually do with it, but just seeing what they want to, like what they allow a person to do, like under their contract.
Yeah, that's a financial institution based, you know. So yeah, go for it. Especially if if you're gonna go after business credit, make sure you know you doing business and you ain't trying to get it and just gonna max it out. You know, like my friend Shonda, she has a print company. Her business is who's I get her website, same day printing, and she's up to I don't know, thousands in business credit because she's into all this printing with her t-shirts and embroidery and all that stuff. And she used business credit. She started she started off with her credit and then business credit. Here it is. This is her site right here. She embroiders and all this stuff. So that's Shonda's in Greenville. This her.
Okay.
Now she's so good at it. She teach classes. She'll teach people to do it themselves. Tell them how to, what machines and equipment to buy. You know, she didn't been through all the.
You do it online, Mo?
What, embroidery?
No. Does she teach the class online?
I don't know.
Or would she come and travel to do it?
She probably would.
Well, actually, then, because I would do that. I would do something like that for the youth in the summertime. And she come down for 2 or 3 days and teach their ass, I pay for it.
Yeah, that'd be phenomenal. So she teaches, and then that's what I was telling people. Once you've already gained a skill set, man, something you could teach, you've been doing for a long time, you can actually start training people, teaching people to do it. And, we got millions of people in this world. So, I can't take business from you, really, and you can't take business from me. I watched the interview with LL. And, they got that concert they doing, kind of bringing back the old school, right? They doing this big concert, and they was asking them do the comparison between now and earlier. And he said, ain't no comparison. It's generational. What we did for our time was our time. What they doing for their time is their time. I love all of it. I thought that was like one of the best things because, you know, a lot of times people just try to bump heads and compare. And he was just saying, you know, he's like, shoot, I'm teaching, doing all this extra stuff. You know, I ain't hating. Let them do them. You know, some of it I'm with and some of it I'm not. But anyway, so this is what she does. Once she learned she mastered this stuff, man. Let me see if I go to her Instagram.
You send me your information. Well, you contact her for me, but if you can, yeah, I'll put some kids to do that right there, or some younger people to do that. That's into it. I know I can't do it, but they'll do it though.
So she do. Let's see. She's doing. I think this digital transfer printing. Embroidering. I illustrator classes. I know nothing about that. Photoshop. She's also doing screen print. So she's doing all that stuff.
No doubt that.
She's a decent with it. And this little machine, shoot, you should see the one she got now. Let me see. Let me get a link. I'm gonna show you her Instagram. I'm gonna show you where she at with it now. That damn thing's so huge. She did a demonstration on it. Let me get the link. Let me show you her machine. She has a huge location. But I watched the growth, you know. So how do you get, okay, let me see how I can do that. Oh, here we go. Copy. I'm gonna show you guys her page. We doing some big things, man. Let me tell you. We can really make some things happen, duplicate some processes. Let me get the link. And then I'm gonna let me copy this link over here so I can show you her stuff. It's all about the business today, baby. These are people I can put my hands on, I can touch physically, and you can reach out and touch too.
Okay, Harry Tubman.
There he go with that drama. Peace, power, and profit. You guys are still with us. Hey, got some diehard fans out in the building. Maybe that's just y'all logged on 3 times. I don't know.
Oh, crazy.
I'm trying to get on Instagram. It's taking forever. My computer going wild. But anyways, until it comes up, this is something useful to you all. Sonny, you got a digital business card? Let's see. It's still spinning. Gives you that QR code, you know. Thank you. Hope you guys benefit from it. Okay, there she go. It's coming up now. Can you see it?
It is dope.
This the big monster. I think it's 6 heads. You see 4 right here, but I think it's 6 altogether. So she could do 6 of these things at one time. Let's see. Let's see if I can get to her. Oh, that's the only piece that I picked up. I don't know if it'll bring me to her page. Let's see. This is when the truck was bringing it in, I think. So she expanded her shop. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to. No, it won't me to sign in. I don't want to sign in. Anyways, you see her do all these hats and all that. She get big contracts from like, schools or whatnot. Let me see if I can go straight down before it. Oh man, it caught me again. I don't feel like signing in. But anyways, that's her. She do that. She get, contracts with the schools, with stores, She only had one embroidered head at first. And then she worked that business credit, like Sonny talking about. And then she's able to finance this big machine right here. And, she got to screen stuff. And just like you, Coach, good help is hard to find. All right, people. So she do it all, her and her husband. And You know, she has a couple of contractors that are coming in. She teach them. And the crazy thing is she'll teach them. And sometimes she'll even let them use some space, come in and do their work, you know, with their clients. That kind of thing. So yeah.
Yeah, reach out to her, see if she'll travel though, Mo. If she'll travel, I'll pay for it though.
Shonda would travel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm tired of spending my own money. I gotta get some business credit too, some kind of way.
Yeah. You can you definitely can make it happen.
I mean, they ought to see what's in their account and be like, okay, we can do something with them. That's what I think. But
Oh,
maybe it's not.
you could go, coach. You have state contracts, so to speak, which mean, and you got continuous revenues going in. You can go to the
Yeah.
bank right now and get you a business credit card.
Maybe it's the wrong bank then.
Who you trying to go to?
I mean, I'm with PNC Bank right now.
And they wouldn't give you one?
And they was talking about my personal credit was trash. Well, it was at the time. It's like 630 right now.
Oh, that's the right number.
Okay.
630? Yeah. Yep. You get that money flowing in and out, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
And then once you get that stuff off your credit report, then you straight.